Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. Not one, not two, not three. Zero. It is, I guess winter time, you could say, is fully on swing, at least for me. Technically, winter doesn't really start until December, right? It's just barely the start of November. But I've already gotten all of the winter-style signs, which, you know, for me, it's just a ton of rain and a lot of really, really windy nights. And so it's just that big cold front that just sort of stays. And that's how all of the super cold weather starts to come in. Yeah, we don't get snow around here. We just get rain. Lots and lots of rain. And so now I am finally starting to wear all of my long sleeve stuff, my big, you know, fuzzy little jacket that is super duper comfortable for me to wear everywhere, whether outside or inside. Wearing socks all the time, you know? Just fully covered all the time. And honestly, I like it. I like the cold so much better than the hot, because you can take off all of your clothes off when it's hot and, like, you know, it's still not enough. You're still freaking melting and feeling awful, you know? And so with, when it's cold, you just bundle up and that's it. Problem solved, right? But, anyway, today seems to be a good day for a lot of people, considering, the elections and the results of it and all that stuff. I saw my brother following that. I saw a certain someone making a big speech. Yeah, but hey, no political talk here, as far as I'm concerned, mostly because I'm very ignorant about it and I don't know anything, much less have an educated opinion on it. But I know people are gonna ask. I know somebody's gonna come in and ask me about it, so I'll just acknowledge it now. But, yeah, I guess it is inevitable since we're playing this game, which this one, in and of itself, already has a bunch of political intrigue. I was more worried about Shade's 24-hour stream. Oh yeah, he is doing that, isn't he? He's doing his little, extra life kind of thing. Yeah, awesome. I'm on his Discord, and, I saw that he was doing that. And he's doing a bunch of stuff with, like, Marble Maid and stuff. He's been getting some work done, man. He's been doing a lot. Well, maybe we should get some... Hey, look at this! So this is, the Arkansas show, right? With, the theater and everything over at the Entertainment District in Crossbell. Cool. Alright, so we have a whole new set of quests to do. I went back and I saw the archive for the last stream that I did, and yeah, the game audio was way too fucking loud, so I turned it down significantly. So if it's a little too low or something, or if you need me to change it, just let me know. But yeah, just do keep in mind that the game is supposed to be like about half as loud as I am, because then if the game is any louder, then you guys can't hear me, or it's difficult to hear. So yeah, but anyway, here we are. We got the gang right here, the squad. Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Randy, hello James, hello Eagle, and hello Hasio. Hello to all of these people. We're about to have a lot of fun tonight. We got ourselves a cool little set of quests here. We've already done, I think, a couple of these. So we have the threat letter investigation, but even though some higher up people were saying that, you know, you're not supposed to do anything anymore, you're good, you're off the case or something, let the big boys handle it. We're essentially gonna say, fuck them, we're gonna keep investigating on our own. And so what we need to do now is to go to the IBC, because Yin, this big mysterious assassin man, sent us a message via the main computers over at the bank. So we gotta go and visit them, because apparently, you know, Tio and Ellie, they all got these connections over there. So that'll prove to be very beneficial for us. But at the same time, we have a whole bunch of other quests that we gotta do, and so I'd rather do these ones first. So we have fishing for ingredients, and then rare herb retrieval. I think it would be a good idea for us to go and talk to these people first, and then go out into the field and get whatever it is they need, because we do need to go to East Crossbell Highway and kill a monster anyway. So instead of having to go outside and then go back inside and then go outside again, let's just go and inquire about all of these quests first. So we gotta go to the Long Lao Tavern and talk to Shan-chan. We know who she is already. That really cute and pretty girl whose father's always like, hey, don't talk to my daughter. I will kill you. I will kill you using panga. We're looking for ingredients for a new fish dish. Hurry over and talk to me along Lao. Well, there we go. Well, her father can't get mad at us now, right? She requested it. She was, yeah, no, you come to me. I'm inviting you to have a conversation with me. I'm inviting you to share the same oxygen that I do in the same room. So, you know. Nobody can get mad, right? Okay, I forgot that there really isn't anything in terms of camera movements. Whatever camera angle I have now is kind of what I have to deal with. I was hitting the shoulder buttons, you know, thinking that I could, you know, change the camera angle, but nope. The L1 button. It's all about, switching out the characters, and then R1 is for the map. Alright, so you're Shan-Shan. Hi, welcome. Shan-Shan, I presume. We're here to discuss your support request. Oh! You're here already? Wahoo! What a relief. Cool. Ain't she a cutie? Yeah, she is, but don't say that out loud or, you know, her dad will hear you. I think fishing for ingredients was the name of your request. And I feel like much of our requests are similar in nature. Fishing for shit? Just going out and getting ingredients for stuff. What is this? Atelier? Like an Atelier game? Like Atelier Verona? Just go and find these ingredients for this thing, for this potion. Given that the Bracer Guild handles most of the problems, I'm not too surprised. Yeah, we even have Estelle and Joshua walking around here. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I need this done as soon as... Yeah, I don't know what you guys are fucking complaining about it. Okay, can you do this job? Stop belly aching and do my thing. We had a customer suddenly come in this morning and make a reservation bigger than our stock. We tried to buy some fish from the marketplace, but they were running out low on some good stuff. We're gonna need odd jobbers to tackle this one for us. So we just need fish. Sorry, what was that now? Odd jobbers is an inadequate description of our work. Yeah, we're cops, we're police officers. We can arrest you if we fucking want to. All I know is I spoke with the Bracer Guild receptionist, and he told me he'd set something up for me. There weren't any bracers available, but he mentioned a group of odd jobbers that were willing to help. Oh, great, so that fucking asshole over at the counter at the Bracer Guild just fucking was there shit-talking, saying, oh yeah, some odd jobbers, just some guys that do weird shit. Well, at least he sent us work, right? That's what, at the very least, but hey, we're not odd jobbers. Don't stop calling us that. That sounds like a weird 80s band. So it's that damn receptionist's fault, eh? He's not completely mistaken, so I'm having a hard time denying it. It still feels bad to hear it, though. Yeah, what a shitty way to fucking call us. Lloyd is a proficient fisherman, so shall we assist her with her request? She appears to be in trouble. Yeah, whatever people call us, it's never a bad time to help people. I think we can help out. Thank Aidios. We're looking to use elongated and slender fish for the dish. The reservation is for 5 people, so we need 5 of the same type of fish. Great. If you have trouble catching it, then we could settle for something else. It definitely needs to be 5 of the same type of fish. Alright. To recap, you want 5 elongated and slender fish. If we fail to catch him, then you'll settle for another fish as long as they are identical. I think we got it. We'll fish him up and bring him to you. Alright. Cool. Very simple. Very to the point. Fish for stuff. Gride? Okay. Weird. It's not usual that we see names without any vowels. Some truck got into an accident near Calvert and was supposedly holding some smuggled goods. Sounds like it was one of the newer models from the Rhineford Company. Hey! Wow. Talking about them even back then. Even now. What if it was more than just a simple accident? Oh, idiots, please don't let me get dragged into this. I've read the Mr. Croyce's autobiography. He says in order to start a business, you need to effectively calculate the expenses. So what? I don't need to hear any of that. I've already read my grandpa's diary. Business all of having spirit, or so he claims. Oh, great. Well, good luck. Yeah, we know you. Wald. Oh, it's you guys. Hey, Wald. Do you come here often? Why, are you hitting on him, or what? Pretty much. Or just some annoying old dude, but the grub's decent. And not to mention the waitress hair is pretty freaking sexy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, dude, I totally feel you. Good to know they could relate on something. Seriously, guys? Your lack of integrity is concerning, Randy. Right. The hell are a bunch of coppers doing here? What, coppers get hungry too? Great, they call us odd jobbers, they call us pigs, they call us coppers, great. Well, whatever, don't get in the way of my eating if you know what's good for you. Why would we ever want to get in the way of you eating? Damn, I'm starved. Morning practice with the boys did a number on me. Wish they hurry up with the food already. Well, the longer they take, the longer you can look at Shan-Shan, right? Talk. Hi there, odd jobbers. Please stop. Did you bring me any fish? I asked for 5 elongated and slender fish. We can call all kinds of fish. 5 of the same type of deal. 5 people. Okay. We'll try and get the best. Alright, so what about you? So those guys have come back, says Shanhui. I'll get them a swift boot from the restaurant if they try anything funny. Sound like Walt comes here pretty often. Sound like the workers are already used to dealing with him. Yeah. Poor Shan-Shan. She is so popular, so desired. But they don't know. They don't know about the powerful harem protagonist force that is Lloyd Bannings. Alright, so East Crossbell. So where's the monster? East Crossbell. And so for fishing... So just go in just go and fucking look for him. I guess an eel, right? That's long. That's a long fish. Where the fuck do you find this guy? Eastern Medicine. Oh, turn the page. West Crossbell Highway, the pond. Alright. Well, let's go to the east first and see if there's any places where we can fish. And even if there aren't any, we can still go and, we can still go and kill this monster that we need to grab. Alright, we're gonna have to go, 2 times speed on this one. Brandon H saying sup. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Oh, is that... No, that's just a regular enemy, right? Or no? Yeah, that's just a normal enemy. I'm sure that there's a different, like, little legend icon for the boss man. I like this music. Alright, I guess I have some quartz that allow me to detect enemies. It's a little weird that I can just see them. This is definitely like road trip music. Like as we're in our car driving with the hair, our hair blowing in the wind. Tangram, Armorica, East Crossbell Highway. Well, it should be around here, right? Maybe I just took for granted all those big red dots. Medium, Savage Horn, East Crossbell. Be aware of its charge attacks and snort attack that can inflict burn. Aight. So... where is this man? All of these seem like normal enemies. There's something on the ground. Space Epith. Alright, cool. But all of these other places are just, Okay. And this is just Armorica, right? Oh! Tangram Gate. Alright, so there is still more road. Alright, hold on. I'm not really seeing anything here, so let's move over to the other path. I'm pretty positive that there's like a totally different like symbol to the mission thing. Oh, and this is just Armorica. Well, there are enemies here, but yeah, there aren't anything special. And now we're in the village. For now. Great. How many volumes of the book series Black Alley Glen do you have? I don't know, dude. Let's see. I miss that sound. I miss pausing the game and hearing the freaking, like, Wheel of Fortune. The category is actor. And that's like the pause music for Cold Steel. Books. Let's see, Back Alley Glen. Let's check it. Back Alley Dr. Glen, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. And I'm pretty sure I already read, like 2 of these. I don't know how many I should have at this point, but, you know. I don't know. 3. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any... Ikimasu. Oh, now they're enemies. Am I stupid? Oh god, there's no fast travel out here, huh? Uh-oh. I played a Moedo Crystal. Not Moedo Chronicle Crystal, it's just Moedo Crystal. I wish I saved more often, because I had 5 girls lost the battle, had to start with 1 again. Yeah, save often. Also, you can start with an easier difficulty too if you want. Even on easier difficulties, that game does get kind of tough after a little while. Oh, did I do it bad? I did it bad. Well, fuck you, counter. Oh, there we go. So much for that. Shao. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. Not even worried. Da -da 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 -da. I'm looking it up. You maybe should have 4 received from Ellie's house. Ellie's house in the residential district. Okay, so I gotta go to Ellie's house to get that other one. Cool, cool. I don't know where the fuck to find those monster. Am I supposed to be looking for a marking or something, or am I just supposed to bump into them? I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like a little mission icon where it's supposed to be. I'm just finding a bunch of generic enemies. Please, there better be like a bus stop or something where I can take a shortcut, because you can take a shortcut. Alright. I have literally no reason for me to be here, but you bet your ass there's going to be like a bunch of new dialogue for all this stuff. Alright, East exit, just take me. Can you take me back where I came from? Can you take me back? Oh, there we go. Alright, guys, let's run all the way over there again. If it's marked as a regular monster icon. And then it might be somewhere around here. Because I can only assume that it's like a... somewhere like on the edge. Just somewhere special, not just in some random location. No special quest icons here? What? I've been playing this game for like 20-something hours and I forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing any monsters here that seem like particularly... What the fuck are you? Yeah, oh, okay. I'm not seeing any monsters that are particularly standoffish. I don't see any that's like bigger than normal. Yeah, and a lot of these monsters are just running away from me. Yeah. A lot of super weak enemies. I know what you're looking for. Forgot what monster it is, but it took me several passes to find it. So it is very well hidden, eh? Egg boy. Oh, there's a bridge over there. Time for us to do some fishing. Or no. I see the little ripples in the water. Hold on. I can fish, alright? Yeah. There we go. What the chief doesn't know won't hurt him, right? Well, this is part of our request, right? Novice rod. Lightweight. Alright, sure. Roe. Trout and rocket eaters. Cassigan, azlefish. Carp. Squiggles. And squirms grotesquely, but fish love them. Well, let's see. Nothing. Check the quest log. Does it say the name of the monster? I'll check in a second. Feather, tackle, and row. Oh! We got him. Cool. Salmon. Spat out a fish fillet. The fish spat out a fish fillet? Yep. Let's see. Detective. State government. Dangerous monster. Savage horn. Sighted on East Crossbill Highway. Charge attack, inflict burn. I'm gonna crack this egg. There we go. This is actually a really nice way to farm for Sepith. You can just go to a bunch of weaker enemies and just beat them up really fast. are you, boy? We'll check every single little corner. Da 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 da. Okay. Not here. Not seeing anybody in particular. Okay, maybe if I get closer to Tangram Gate. What the? Okay. What? Are you it? No. You're just two weird frogs. Horned frog. What a strangely direct and to the point kind of name. What a self-explanatory name. Usually they have like some weird fantasy name like Yugoslava or something like that. Hornbrogio or whatever. Not just horned frog. What is it? Is a horned frog. Large frog. Who has horns? Vibrate to create a hypnotic song. Okay. Croc croak. 0 damage. Get out of here. Stand down, ogre. Choroize. Oh. What the hell are you supposed to be? Sticky stink. Alright, well, is doing absolutely nothing to us, so... I don't think we got anything to worry about, honestly. Get this guy. Tio, finish him off. Oh, there we go. I'll get both. Don't blow yourself up. There we go. I was saying, that little guy looks very similar to that, like, floating dandelion-looking guy that explodes. Bam, 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 bam. They're pretty weak, but not quite weak enough to run away. There's a weird bird, and then that thing. Oh, there's a chestio over here. EP charge. Sorry, no returns, exchanges, or chest credit. It's a little off the path and near a bridge. Okay. Oh. This is a bridge. But this is not quite the enemy that I'm looking for. Let's just smack these guys a new one. Whoop. Hoi! Take that. I don't know why, but I imagine like a Pokemon battle or something. Here we go, Pikachu! I choose you! Yeah, right! Golem, come out! Now with my super duper ultra technique, Golem can use rollout and kick your fucking Pikachu in the asshole. No, not in the asshole! Go! Something like that. Heaven's Eye. Norvember. Okay. Was it just a coincidence that it is also November right now? Or does it, like, actually change based on the calendar or something? Ah, my nose is itchy again. But I don't want to sniffle. Combines the effect of Eagle Eye and information. Ah, so it's 2 in 1. That sounds great. Well, we can get rid of Eagle Eye and put something else in there. I guess we can seal. EP, mind. Let's seal. Wind. Effort. Defense 2. That doesn't sound too bad. The guide I read said west from Tangram Castle, 2 screens. Okay. West of Tangram. So somewhere around here, actually. We should be pretty close. Hi, I'm Chest McClure. You may remember me from Falcom games. So Chest, shut up. Oh, okay, yep. Look at that. Guy's having a seizure. Hey. Successful ambush. Well, I didn't even want to spend any points or anything. I'm about to fight this guy. If anything, this will be a good opportunity for me to build up all of my CP. There we go. At the very least, be on 100. Give me that 100. You see, the problem is that when you look at all the paths, it says to Tangram Gate and to, you know, Armorica Village or whatever. And it doesn't say, like, East Crossbell 1, East Crossbell 2. It just says, here's how you go to this village. And so I assume that that just immediately takes you to the town, as opposed to another path that leads to the town, you know? That definitely looks like a Savage Horn. I mean, any, like, big giant monster that sticks out like a sore thumb that is animating like he's having a fucking seizure. Look at him. Look at him. He's so mad. What's wrong? Joe Biden won the election. I wanted Trump to win. That's why he's all angry. Now we gotta exterminate him. What? There's 2 of them. Alright, Mr. and Mrs. Savage Horn. Apparently he's already been scanned. A savage water buffalo monster. Once it begins its charge, is nearly unstoppable. That's probably the quartz that I equipped. Wait, what are your weaknesses again? Fire. Okay, we can do, attack, burn, explodes, compressed lava. Sure, dude, why not? Where's the beef? Right here. We got this buffalo just waiting to get turned into dinner. Alright, Gorgon Breath. My god, Tio has a lot of stuff. Oh, okay, so in Lloyd's eyes, this guy's already scanned, but not formally. Like, he doesn't show up on the bestiary analyzed. So we still have to do it manually. That's okay. Because if we do it, then we're gonna get a cool, you know, debuff, and that's great. Her single ornament definitely helps. Ah! Magna Blaze. Get up, Brandy Boy. Beam Zanbur. Stone Spike. Tier. My god. She has... why does she have so much stuff? Recover Strength. Alright, Recovery, Recuria. Return lowered stats to normal. Debilitate. Cobalt Sphere. Prevents enemies from using arts. Oh. There we go. This is what I was looking for. La Crest. Orbit Line. Aqua Mirage. Crest. Yeah, I want, Power Wind, increased movement, grants a blessing to all allies. No. Defense to everybody. How long will it take for her to... This is actually kind of bad. They're too separate. I think I'm better off attacking. Oh, Earth is not gonna do anything. Oh, she has no fire either. Okay, Beam Ember. Better than nothing. But we are gonna have to start grouping up here. Alright, strategic little movement here. Let's get in a line. Art acquisition is different. Pre-Cold Steel. Yeah, I'm sure. Holy bullet. Holy bullet, Lois! Imprisons enemies in a drop of water that explodes. Really? There we go. Can hit the other guy. Oh, there we go. Perfect. What? How do you miss? There we go, defense up. Alright, Tio, as a way to thank you. Get some of that coolant spray. And they still get another go. Power smash, salamander, crack. Yes. What? What is it about that buffalo at the bottom that for some reason I keep missing that man? Triple burst. Come on. He doesn't have a lot of time before he loses his defense down. Alright, critical hit. Stun break. There we go. The crit is what matters there. Owie. My god! These guys mean business. Protect. Power. Tiara to Tio. Ether Buster. I would rather wait until we're at 200 for this. Alright, I have a lot of these and I never use them, so might as well. And just 3 turns, I really don't want to wait that long. Alright, Randy, just finish that guy off, please. Just finish him. Just fuck him up. Oh, we're so close. There we go. Alright, one boy down. Tiara, Lloyd. Alright, get in there. Arigato. Alright, smack him up. You're blind for 4 turns, so you better fucking miss. Come on. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm legit gonna get mad if I give you the status ailment and it does nothing to stop you. Boom, boom. Now might be a good time to... If we can debilitate... Actually, we ran out of our defense, so... Now would be a good time to refill on that. Chrono down. Do Firebolt. Alright, after Randy, we got Lloyd, we got Tio, and then Ellie. Star Blast. Yeah, we still have the dual, the combo S-Break. Forte. We can increase attack, but at this point, I don't think it's really worth it. We can do this, though. There we go. Motivate! Pshwa! Fantastic. Alright, we got this. Please miss. Ow. But hey, defense up, strength up. We're good. Just fuck him up. What? Come on! He's the one that's blind. And I'm the one that misses? Now, how is that? Now, please, Your Honor, here in front of the court, I want to ask, how is any of that fair? If you think that's unfair, Your Honor, well, you gotta let my clan go. You gotta let my Savage Horn clan go. You gotta let Randy knock him over on the head. Come on, last one. Boy, boy. Da-da-ba-ba-ba. Intimidation times 2. Yay! Alright, we did it. Now back to fishing. Wherever we may find a place for us to fish. Why are there a ton of like chests and enemies and stuff? I guess I've never really explored this place before. But now I am. So let's grab all this treasure. Obtained a lot of supper. Alright. That one stinks of boss battle. Let's do it. Wait, hold on. I guess we're gonna get that frog first. Just like before, just 2. Bah! There we go. Easy as that. Smack him up. Chewy! Do your worst. Which is nothing. Awesome. Glad to have known you. Alright, what you got? Monsters appeared. Oh no, a big giant... Like... a big purple thing. That looks like a nutsack. I ain't close enough. Okay, well at least I can hit 2 guys. Alright, I want an attack that... Yeah, there we go. There's like a line. This little glitch with the line... With the mouse is still in here. Alright, 3. Wonderful. And that's 1 down as well. Alright, just a bunch of single attacks. Alright, just finish this one off. Just clean. Oh, 3 at once! Unfortunately, I wasn't close enough. No. There we go. Good to know that the burn also takes a ton of damage out of the enemies, too. Alright, as long as it's not poison, I'm fine going speed down. Bawa smash. Go! Yep, Ellie, finish him off. Crit him all the way to the bank. What are you gonna do, you damn frog? Boom. Alright. Do you have Heaven's Eye on? Yeah, Lloyd has it. Range. Yeah, well, my cousin's Erebonian, and he didn't even get a message. Is that a reference to the fact that none of the Cold Steel games have messages on the chest? That's pretty good. So we got a new thing. Arts effect range. Oh, that's a TO thing for sure. Evade, mute, move, action. Nah, that's just speed. I recommend putting that on. Yeah, that's very clearly like a magic thing. Intimidation, more likely to run away from the field. Sure. Be afraid of Ellie. Action 1. Hit 2. Effort. Max EP, ATS, Libra Gem. 1% of magic delta ZP. Sure. Alright, we did that. Let's save. I'm going all the way with this map, just assuming that eventually when I go to Tangram Gate, there's gonna be a bus stop where I can just shortcut. So I'm gonna benefit more from the elements it gives. Ah, you mean put this on her? We can switch. Let's trade. What happened? My computer froze. Oh my god. My whole entire computer froze. It wasn't just OBS this time. That was scary. Alright. Alright, so range, so I guess now I... Alright, cool. Since she only has one line where you put it, doesn't matter. Cool. I don't even think about that. Like where you actually place any of the orbits. I just slot in whatever power I want. And I've been able to beat like five of these games that way. That should give her more access to space. Cool, cool. Alright, it's another one of these boss battle ones. Or like, you know, semi-fight a lot of enemies kind of stuff. You never know what'll happen, so I'll just save. Mine's level 30! Well, I saved, right? These guys look like... They look like gods. Master Cryon. Cold Steel Zortman works very different. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow, I'm not doing anything to these guys. Really? But I'm like level 20, right? Yeah, super recovery for all that 1 health I gave. Alright, well. I guess I'm dead. Ice Hammer. Huh. Well, I thought they would one-shot me. We can survive it a little bit, but... Wow. I didn't think it'd be that big of a difference. I was saying like, if I try hard and I heal a lot or whatever, I can make it. But nope. 8 levels ahead is like a big deal. 8 or 9 levels. I forget what level am I at. Am I like 19 or 20? I forget. 0. Flat out just 0. Alright, I guess I'll just let him kill me. Bah! Barely put a dent on these guys. Retry? Alright. I guess we're not trying that right now. Do arts work? I mean, arts could work, but again, they're still pretty... They're still pretty powerful in comparison to where we're at, so we can just come back later. Oh, let's sleep at the inn and then come back. I'm gonna give your cargo one last inspection just to be safe. There might be a nuisance, but I assure you it's all according to our regulations and convenience as always. My son's waiting for me to try to keep it brief. It said inn somewhere around here. Oh, there we go. Lodgings. Boy. Have they not finished the inspections yet? I've already cleaned my plate. Oh, there we go. That's the son he was talking about. Our mess hall's food is nothing to scoff about. CGF rations are downright disgusting, hardly even edible. As a self-proclaimed lover of food, there's a pretty serious problem. Oh, these guys look distinctive. These guys certainly look different. Bracer Lynn. We're headed to a Republican guild branch for some official bracer business. I got an itch to show off my skills in my home country and I'm ready to scratch it. On top of that, I'm interested to see how my cute little junior is going to handle the trip. Wow, Lynn, you're merciless. Naturally, you've got to whip him into shape early, you know? When I was training in the martial arts, my teachers never let me slack, not even for a second. And you? Ilya. Master practitioner of the Taito martial arts style. Oh, like Angelica? Originates from old Calvert tradition. When it comes to hand-in combat, she's probably the best crowd the guild has to offer. Damn, really? I heard about some big bracer that used Taito. But I had no idea it was her. That definitely explained the way she carries herself. Girl hardly leaves any openings. Some people calling themselves a fisherman's guild came and handed me a recipe for a fish hot pot. Fish are pretty nutritious. I'm sure the guardsmen will love some of it. Might as well teach you guys how to make it too. Sit down and enjoy it together sometime, alright? There we go. Boiled fish hot pot. Awesome. So much talk about fish lately. Alright, cool, but where are the beds? There we go. How much? 400 Mara? We got 20,000, so that's fine. The only people that ever stay here are Calvardians and traveling merchants. Every once in a while, people will miss the bus and have nowhere to go. That's why this place was set up. Cool, just a convenient place for people to wait. Chiduru, these beds aren't too shabby. I've slept in many, many inns, so believe me, I know a comfy bed when I see one. Okay. Rest. If we remember, they're not marked and I forgot where they are. Alright. We're all well rested. Let's get out of here. We did our missions and even more than just that. Okay, our market village. Now let's go east exit. Come here, bus. So, Shanshan wants, long, slimy fish. Elongated and slender. I mean, it could be that salmon that I caught. But I'm only assuming that she's referring to an eel. What if I go to the Fisherman's Guild? Do these guys actually, like, help me with anything or no? Catch your line over on Ursula Road around this time of year. One of our comrades, Comrade and Rods, actually works at St. Ursula. Check Ellie's house. He keeps telling me about how he ditches work to go up the road and catch some fish. There's someone who loves to fish that much at St. Ursula? Do you think it's him? Kenneth! No. Your current rank is hobbyist. Your conditions for ranking up are to catch at least 8 unique kinds of fish. Be sure to come back to me if you catch some more. Alright. I figured that we'd talk about the request and be like, oh, okay. Yeah, maybe what you're looking for is an eel or something like that. Hey, motherfucker, who are you calling an odd jobber? Why I had to slap you right in your fucking stupid pink shirt? You gotta realize Arkansas's newest show is debuting soon here. I snatched up those tickets within seconds. I'm totally excited to go watch it. Yeah, keep showing off the fact that you have a computer right next to your desk. Not exactly an easy feat to get tickets for that thing. Are you a fan of Ilias, Mitchell? I think Comrade would be a better description than that. Can't you see how sexy I am? It should be a crime to look this good. I sympathize with Ilia's goal of being the baddest bitch on the block. Okay, well, fuck. Talking like that? You're never gonna get her to like you. Are you gonna sit there silent? Are you gonna sit there silently or are you gonna say something? No, you fucking asshole. Ilia's obviously awesome, but I'm expecting a good show from the new chick with the massive bazongas. Oh my god, dude. I'm most excited for Theodore and Eugene's delightfully seductive dance, though. Well, you're a fucking scumbag, aren't you? I mean, whatever. I'm a pervy motherfucker too, but I think, I think you can be classy even in your perviness. Bracer Scott, have you guys heard about the raids on the Bracer Guild that happened in the Empire about 2 years ago? Wenzel was in the Empire at the time to resolve the conflict. Quite the uproar. Many of the guild branches were destroyed, but the terrorists attacked here by the Jaegers. What are you talking about? I didn't do much at all. Thanks to brilliant strategy of hiring to bracers, came to save the situation. My role just happened to be the spotlight. Da da da. Da 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 da. Residential district, lower area. All right, cool. Oh, that's Harbor District over there. Da 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 da. Ah, what a beautiful day in Crossbill it is. Where political corruption and organized crime are running rampant, but hey, at least Romo Street looks nice, right? Look at the beautiful innocent children. Running around without a care in the world. I can walk in here and just order a delicious piece of bread with Mishy's face on it. Sup, Oscar? You guys know that Arkansas has a new production to perform next month? And that kind of stuff, so I'm discussing it. You managed to score some tickets. How'd you manage to get those? One of the customers gave them to me. The sexy lady who lives in the condos down the street. Oh boy. I throw her an extra loaf of bread for free every once in a while. She just gave me the tickets as thanks. Oh, great. You don't say. Pretty generous of her. Special bacon roll. I'm down for a bacon roll. Tomato burger. Vanilla olo. Olo. Sexy lady that lives in the condos. She drops by at 6 every morning. Buys a whole mountain of bread. I give her one of her new products for free once in a while. She gave me tickets as thanks. She's got 3 kids. Yuna and the other 2. Katarina. I'm supposed to be checking out the anniversary festival with a friend. I wonder if that girl will actually return. I'm worried for her. Since she doesn't care about other people. Yeah, what is the name of the other girl? I forget. Bennett or something? Yeah, there we go. Bennett. She looks way different here than how she does in Cold Steel. Have you considered showing your face in the bakery every once in a while, Dad? You've been holed up in this kitchen all the time lately. Morgs, my foolish little daughter. The reason to stay back here is obvious, because Oscar's a handsome lad. Who needs my ugly mug when we've got a ladies' man? Our female demographic is doubled. You're such a weirdo, Dad. I mean, whatever. You'll like Oscar too, right? And if not, frickin' Falcom will waste no time shipping you two. A residential district in the lower area. Yeah, it's right next to this place, right? Residential street. Lower area, but... Croswell City House. I doubt this is the McDowell residence. Lower area, so maybe somewhere around here. Hello. Krail, what lovely weather we're having. I saw Harold speed off in his orbital car earlier this morning. How? There was like a full set of stairs to even leave. I got the impression that he was in a hurry. How do you leave? I'm actually checking this right now. How do you fucking... I guess the orbital car is up here as opposed to down here. Everybody seems to be into ordering food these days. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned home cooking? Been seeing a lot of folks delivering pizzas around here while I've been lounging around. Everything looks fancy and stylish compared to when I was younger. First house to the left. Alright, well, I'm having a fun time exploring anyway, so might as well. But no, wait, isn't this the house? There we go, McDowell Estate. Alright, Ellie? You walk around, you're home. Dun 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 dun. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ah, Lady Ellie. It's been far too long. I do not believe you visited ever since you joined the police force. I apologize for not getting in contact sooner, Helmer. Has anything changed around here? No, we just have this book. Not that I'm aware of. Joanna and I have managed to stay in good health, though. Master Henry continues to work tirelessly to no one's surprise, I might add. What are we ever gonna do with him? Man, Ellie's place is decked out as I was anticipating, but it cost her a fortune. She also appears to be well acquainted with her butler. Well, the McDowell family's been distinguished for a long time now. They're all impressed. This is precisely why I didn't want to bring you all here. I knew this was bound to happen. What? Be impressed and like you? Do y'all like to read novels? I enjoy reading this book during my breaks, but I finished it. I'd like for you to have it. There we go. Back alley, Dr. Glenn, Chapter 4. I met with Ernest yesterday. My god, man, this butler has a lot of stuff to say. I assure you, he worries about you in his own way, milady. If I had my hat, milady, I can sympathize with the feelings he has. Seeing my lady suffer and appear lost has taken a toll on my heart. Thank you for your concern, Elmer. I'm going to be fine, though. I'm no longer got any doubts. Ah, really? You must have lost your virginity to old Lloyd there, then. Our remark may have been uncalled for, then. Well, you didn't know. So where's your room, Ellie? What would be your room? Bum, 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 bum. Even a cat can do it. How to prepare a delicious cake is on the shelf. Oh, okay. Sweet cake for cats. There we go. I ended up getting a second recipe. Dun 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 dun. I was worried we were too late. Nah, bro. We got it. Joanna. Ah, Lady Ellie. It's been far too long, Joanna. I apologize for showing up unannounced. Shakes. I should prepare a meal immediately, as I was already getting ready to do so. I was wondering, have you retired from the police force and returned back home? I washed your jammies. They should be, you know, the ones with the little pink kitties on it? They should be in the designated location. Oh, and I already cleaned your room and make your bed every day. So you're welcome to use it whenever you like. I apologize, Joanna. I only came here to visit. I haven't quite retired from the police yet. Oh, I see. My apologies for assuming otherwise, my lady. I hope you continue to work your hardest. Of course. Thank you, Joanna. Aw, that was really cute. I, was raised living in a world where, like, maids and servants and stuff don't really give much of a shit about who they're working for. There was one particular, like, maid and stuff that we had a long time ago that we loved a lot. But then she just went off somewhere else and, you know, she's just kind of gone. But literally everyone else that we've had growing up in Mexico is just like whatever, just some lady that freaking cleans and stuff. There's never been any moment where, like, you know, they treat you like your family or anything like that. I made sure to invest plenty of merit into the IBC's very own Michelin. As an investor, I received tons of free Michelin merchandise. I'm seething with envy. Well, we got that book now. I can't remember anything about these books. I remember reading them, like on stream. I remember at the very least reading the first two. I don't know if I ever read this third one. I can't even remember anything. Christopher remembered the carving of a human hand. Doctors aren't gods. I might have to sit down and read up on those later. Anyway. Now would be a good time to report on the quest that I did. The weird buffalo has been slain. They are now extinct. Ha ha ha. And it's all thanks to me. What do you two have to say? I'm gonna find an awesome place to play today. The books are definitely not that long, especially compared to other games, yeah. I'm assuming they're important. It's probably a reason for why you told me to go find it. I already slept. No need for me to hit the hay. The freaking super high-pitched girl report. You go, ow, you did it! Alright. She's probably like the most voice-acted character in the whole game. She talks in full sentences. Reported. Okay, we got two more things. We got the fishing thing and then a rare herb retrieval. So we gotta go to St. Ursula for this. Floor 1, Internal Medicine Office. Alright. We might want to fast travel for that one. Unless there's a bus stop. If there's a bus stop, we can just go there. I don't know why, but because I've gotten so, like... how do you call it? So accustomed to running around this city. I kind of feel bad, fast traveling. I like walking around Crossbell. There's something you can receive if you collect them all. Alright, like Pokemon? Cool. Speaking of collecting them all, I was playing Final Fantasy XIV recently, and I did that Yokai Watch quest. And apparently they give you like an actual Yokai Watch. And you can get like Yokai coins and stuff for you to be able to buy Yokais for your Yokai Watch. And they give you this long list of yokais, and because I don't know anything about Yokai Watch, I only know about, like, Jibanyan and Whisper, and that's it. I only know those two. Like, that, like, it's like knowing Pikachu and Jigglypuff, right? You know, like, the two more, like, marketable, brand-recognizable ones, right? But literally all the others, I have no idea. I didn't want to just get the generic one, so I'm like, you know what, let's get something different. So I went for someone called, like, Saint Enma or something like that. And it was, like a samurai-looking guy. But, like, there was no picture or anything. You have to, like, commit to buying it. And you don't know what you're gonna get. And now it's like, oh, if you want to get more yokai for this limited time event, you gotta do a bunch of fucking fates and get these medals. And every single time you buy one, it becomes increasingly more expensive. So you keep grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding. Until you can afford, like, you know, as many as possible. And they're all, like, little tiny dudes that follow you around. I don't know, man. I'm happy just with the Dragon Quest guy. My little Dragon Quest golem. That and they can be good reads. Don't know these ones have much significance. I wanted to read the Tomatonio story from Close to 03 and I never finished it. Nurse Ada. Anniversary Festival is only a month away. Philia invited me to come along. But I don't know if I can take some time off yet. I hope you can. I'm pumped for it. I'll try, okay? It's only Randy invited her and her friends to the festival. Cool. Alright, so first floor, Internal Medicine. Okay, that's a restaurant. What a nice song this is. Oh, what a nature song reminds me of me motherland. Alright, Medical College lobby. Kinda cold, sleeping without a blanket on. Leaving the window open when might not have been the best idea. Yeah. Around medical offices. It has to be somewhere around here. They said first floor. Hello, I've come to kill you. What? I can really trust them to come all this way for a request like that? Well, buses are a thing. Perhaps I should have asked to brace your guild after all. We're right here, dude. Either way, I don't particularly want to empty my wallet for this. Or to get a word in edgewise. Excuse me, sir. We're from the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section, and... Oh! You came! For how long have you been there? I've been waiting for you. Come now, take a seat. Only one seat. Thanks, we're okay. Standing's fine. Would you mind explaining the details of your support request? Yes, of course. My request is simple, really. I need you to retrieve a certain herb. A certain piece of marijuana that we use in our internal medicine lab. It's called lupinus... lupus grass? Lupinus grass. Sadly, it's become something of a rarity these days. Lupinus, as in the Lupinus River, which flows through Crossbell City's harbor. Could be. He wants to find the grass ourselves and bring it back here. No, not exactly. In actuality, I need you to obtain some from the Crossbell Cathedral. They should have a small reserve supply of the herb. Archbishop Aralda has already agreed to my request. I'd like you to go there, my representative, pick it up. Alright, literally just go and pick it up and bring it here. I go myself, but I'm a fat fuck and I'm too lazy, so, you know. I'm preoccupied. We can oblige, Master Raggett. You said Archbishop Araldo of the Crossbell Cathedral? That's sent. Thanks, everyone. Once you get the lupinus grass, bring it back here right away. Easy enough. The only books I really read in the series were Carnelia, Sky 1, Red Moon Rose, Cold Steel 1, and both were fairly important. Carnelia, for instance, starred Toval, named Toby. Weird. Weird. Alright. Well, let's go back. Chun 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 chun. Time to go to church. Going real fast. I don't even know where the church is. Where is the cathedral, I ask? IBC, Harbor District, East Street, Station Street, Back Alley, Entertainment District. That's like the post office. No, that's City Hall right there. Crossbell City Hall. Shitty Hall. Hello? Donovan. Puff! I hear your case got snatched up by the 1st Division. You should be glad the 1st Division let you off with a little warning for meddling in their business. Is that how people are seeing the situation? Yeah. Not that we expected anything less from Sergei's kiddos. Trying to kick up too much dust, okay? My gut tells me that you're all gonna get another scolding from the Deputy Director if you keep standing out. We cannot guarantee anything, but that ain't fun, man. Micked, the pawn shop guy referenced it when talking to Toval and CS1 off the west exit. Alright, cool. Well, let's talk to these girls. Ah, you guys are here. What a bummer. Can't imagine it felt good having the 1st Division take your case from you. I've been cheering you guys on from the beginning, so I feel pretty bad about it. Don't worry about it. It's not worth beating yourself up over it. Think you're being concerned about us, Fran? We're fine, though. We already set aside our feelings and moved on. Having you send a support request is enough to keep us happy. Okay, if you guys say so. Sorry about that. I, Fran Seeker, will also set aside my feelings and continue supporting you from the best of my abilities. Alright, cool. And what about you? Talk. Rebecca. The 1st Division acts in complete secrecy. They hardly ever reveal the nature of their investigations. When you think about the work they do, they don't really have much of a choice. Oh, we've scanned a lot of stuff. Oh, everyone looked at me even harder work. Filling out the combat notebook. I'd like to record your information to your database. Mind if I see it for a minute? Sure, with pleasure. Write your phone number in there while you're at it. Thank you very much. Here's your notebook back. And we got a conversation. Accept this. 500 Mira, new material. Alright. Leave it to us. Well, you know, it's fine. It's a little sum. You don't know where the cathedral is because CS4 doesn't let you go there. I see. So just keep going west. I'm in the right direction. Hotel Millennium. I can't... Every time I want to do, like, double speed, I end up doing... the wrong trigger. Those are the mountains. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, this looks like... kind of like in Trails in the Sky when you're first leaving your house. When you're there in, not Liberal. What's the name of this fucking place? The name of the fucking place where you start out. Oh my god. I forget. It's not Trista. That's Cold Steel 1 and 2. Fucking, I forget. I used to know all of the locations in Sky by heart. And now I don't. Okay, this is definitely my first time ever being here. I've never been here before. Another accident-free day. Thank you, ADS, for blessing us with luck. How lovely it would be if every day was an uneventful. I like it when life is boring like this. Good, that means nothing bad happens. I forget when, but the doctor guy you were just talking to has an optional event that I found very funny. Juju, Sunday school is not scheduled for today. Instead, we're holding mass for everyone. We will love it if you could attend. Okay? Back to the Archbishop. Where are you? I can smell you. From all the way over here. Father Renton, how can I help you? This is the office of Archbishop Beralde. You can simply barge in here. Well, we just did. What are you gonna do about it? We're cops. I love that. It always seems like these bishops and priests are just like in the middle of mass and we can just walk up to them and be like, excuse me, sir. We heard you had some marijuana on you. You're under arrest. Then we come to the Crossbow Cathedral. What nature of business do you have with me today? Prayer, worship, guidance, confession, marriage? Want to confess that you murdered a man? Archbishop Beralde, correct? We're the Triple S. Hear about one of our support requests. On duty, are we? Professor of Internal Medicine at St. Ursula Medical College, Professor Ragan. My god, what a mouthful. He contacted you about getting a sample of lupinus grass, didn't he? Considering how busy he is at St. Ursula, he asked us to retrieve the herbs in his stead, Archbishop. Wait a moment. Hold up. Stop. In the name of love. Raga, you say? I indeed received a letter from him just the other day, but this is the first I've heard of such a request. Huh? That don't make no sense. The explanation is quite simple. I made him a prerogative to ignore every letter sent by this professor of yours. What? What could he have possibly done to deserve that? That was no business of yours. Besides, I already swore upon the goddess to uphold the solemn vow, okay? Hell's this guy's... Yeah, what is his deal? What an archbishop this guy is. Troublesome relationship? That may be, but that puts us in a tight spot, doesn't it? We accepted the professor's request. It's our duty to follow through no matter how difficult the archbishop may be. Excuse me, sir. What is it? Go on, spit it out. Alright. Turns out this guy's nowhere near as friendly as I thought he was. We were informed by Professor Ragged that he intends to use all the herbs for internal medicine research. Considering how renowned St. Ursula is as a medical institution, I'm sure those herbs will go a long way in helping future patients. We don't intend to ask any personal questions about you and the professor's relationship. However, despite your differences, it is not at all possible for you to let us have some of the lupinus grass. No, get out. It seems as though you four have misunderstood me. He pulls out a gun. Oh, no, we don't understand each other. When did I say that I wouldn't hand over the herbs? Come again? You're being very confusing. You'll find my office on the left-hand side of the sanctuary. If you tell Father Renton that you have my permission, you should supply you with a sufficient quantity of the grass. That says conversation is well over. Go on, get going. Fuck, dude. Why you gotta be so rude? What a jerk. So that happened. Yeah, that was weird. We're able to persuade the old fart after all. If we didn't persuade him in the first place, he paid it off as if he was going to give it to us anyway, yeah. I'm confused about the whole ordeal. Yeah, me too. Don't think it'd be wise to pick up the lupinus grass before he changes his mind? Yeah. Office to the left. We were just there a second ago, so. Alright, now we do have a reason to barge in. You again! Comes in with a shotgun. Didn't I tell you? Do you have some business here? Archbishop's office can't simply barge in unannounced. Why, I always have the belt just waiting to be used on someone's ass for people to walk in here with no permission. Sorry about that. We're cops. We can shoot you. The lawyer carefully explained that the Triple S had Archbishop Aralda's permission to pick up some lupinous grass. Why did you say so? You said you already got the Archbishop's approval. Wait just a minute then. I love how in this game, they're like, oh, that guy said so? Alright, sure. I'll do this for you. You could easily just be lying, you know? There's no way for me to actually verify it, but I guess I'll help you. One sample of lupinous grass. As for why it's called lupin, this is actually from an old word meaning wolf. And this particular herb has a fascinating history. It said that it was gifted to mankind by the divine wolves a long, long time ago, like the one that you have sleeping in your house. It flourished in one area near Crossville City, but the density has thinned out due to the city's expansion and development. Ooh, industrialization, machines, factories, all bad. And then my grandpapa told me a similar story when I was younger. It's sad in a way, even though we have iPhones now. Really? I never knew about them. That just raises another question. If they're so valuable, why would Archbishop Aralda just hand it over like this? Can't say I understand, but I got the very over. The drama between them. Is it drama? I'm talking about Ragged. That's old news, so I might as well tell you. Professor Ragged originally studied to be a priest at this very cathedral. Oh, and he turned it down or something? Went to work in the church. Nothing strange about the notion, actually. Internal medicine and its relevant subjects are surprisingly similar to subjects studied by the Septian Church. Whoa. Church is known for his research into medical treatments and the like. Why did Professor Ragged leave to join the medical college? Supposedly he was scouted out by the hospital's director, despite learning everything he knew about general medicine from Archbishop Aralda. Oh. Alright. So he saw it as like a bit of a betrayal. It was like, I taught you everything I know and you use all that knowledge for someone else's thing? That's like somebody knowing a lot about like programming on like Apple and then they join Microsoft or something. His desire to challenge the field of modern medicine trumped all else, so he ended up leaving the path of priesthood. No longer did he want to touch little boys. He actually wanted to, you know, fuck more age-appropriate people, and he left, and that pissed off the Archbishop so much. He can be a stubborn man. Forgiveness doesn't come to him easily. Okay? That's not a good quality for an Archbishop, wouldn't you think? To not forgive people easily? Well, not easily, but like, you know, still. I get that. Ragged's move probably felt like a stab to the back. Stubborn as he may be, he is still able to tell right from wrong. Yeah, I mean, that's why at the end of the day, he ended up giving the herb anyway. I have no doubt that's why he led you to take those herbs. As much as it may frustrate him, he doesn't deny Professor Ragged's skill in medicine. From what I'm hearing, those two don't have a bad relationship. Yeah, the bishop is just salty. They have a terrible relationship. Isn't that a bit too blunt? In the end, we got what he came here for. Let's go and deliver these to the professor if we're doing anything else. Did I just say salty unironically? I think that's the first time I've ever actually used that term. I usually hate that term because people just use it to troll other people. But, wow. Weird. I actually surprised myself. It's like, I never say that. Alright. Let's go back. Yes. Coming from the guy that watches me, like, literally every day for the whole thing. Yeah. If you say it, then I believe you. It's interesting coming over here to the Grimwood Law Office and knowing there's, like, a lawyer here, the big bear-looking guy, and then in Cold Steel 3 and 4, I walked past this place, and Yuna's like, oh, it's that place. I don't want to talk about it. Like, just like, what happened here? And then there's a bunch of buildings where we stop, and then Yuna's like, ... ellipses. Let's just keep going. It's like, come on. What happened here? And I'm sure we're gonna find out at some point in this game. There's a lot of shit in Cold Steel 3 and 4 where they're like, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you a bit more about this place at some point. Or this place has a lot of history. Alright, back to St. Ursula. I've only played this game for like 25 hours. But it was a really nice and very nostalgic feeling to, go back to the Triple S building. To have it be almost like this, like, almost like a sacred place for like where heroes come in and converge and talk about stuff. But like other than that is like totally abandoned, right? And Yuna's like, ah, this is the place, right? For her, that's like looking at Avengers Tower, right? It's like, oh, this is the place where all of my idols are. When the time is right, people will return to this place again to do good things. I could tell you, but you're gonna have to wait till Azure. Till Azure! Damn. Alright, I can wait. Back already! Did you get the lupinus grass like I asked? Yes, sir. Mind checking if it's the right thing? Lupus grass, yeah? Snorts it. Well, I'm sure the Archbishop told you some stories about me, didn't he? No, no. He didn't even open the letter you sent. Big surprise there. Considering how long it took him to respond, I thought that might have been the case. That whole thing about him agreeing to the deal was a big fat lie. It wasn't easy getting the stuff since we came with no appointment. Not easy getting that weed. I truly am sorry about that. It's hard to talk about these sorts of things. Dude Chort. My god, why is this song so good? I remember this, like a newer, nicer version of this in Cold Steel 4. Yeah, I remember this song. It's weird. I remember this old song from a PSP game from a modern 2020. I remember this. I remember this song from a new game that's based on the old thing. I'm getting nostalgic about a song that I heard in the 2020 game that's actually from a 2011 game or whatever. Due to your strained relationship, I turned to the special support section to go in my stead. That's the truth. One of the priests there filled us in. Despite his stubbornness, I'm almost positive that Archbishop Aralda approves of the path he chose. Is that so? I've always respected him. That much has never changed. When medical care has progressed and become more accessible, I'll meet with him to apologize and thank him for all he's done. I think you would appreciate that, sir. You appreciate that quite a lot. You've been a great help. If I need another career or something in the future, I'll be counting on you. Anytime, Professor. Rare herb retrieval. Alright. Another request in the bank. Do you think we can find Cecile here? You'll think we'll see the nurse waifu hanging around here? Oh, Lloyd, how have you been? Is that penis nice and strong? As always. Remember, I check often. Ah, Shizuku! Is that you, Triple S? We didn't even open our mouths yet. I sensed your key. I thought I recognized the sound of those footsteps. I can remember the footsteps of impressionable people like you and Cecile quite well. You can judge from footsteps? It's really impressive. Hee. To tell the truth, every individual has their own way of walking. For example, bracers who come to visit me often, like my father, walk as if they are always on guard. So they're silent? Guess we sound pretty vulnerable then. If we're like, bam, stomping all out. How demoralizing, oh my god. Shouldn't it be too? Anyone is going to look outclassed when compared to someone like Ario Speedwagon. Did I say something rude? No. You're reminded us that we still have a lot of room for improvement is all. Alright then. God, man. Ears of steel. I know there was like offices somewhere around here. There you go. But you're not Cecile. I still can't wrap my head around the fact that one of my coworkers is practically best friends with Ilya Plattery. Do you think it'd be weird to ask Cecile if she could get Ilya to sign something of mine? You can't swing a stick and crossbow without hitting an Ilya fan. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. Like, everybody likes Ilya. There you are. Oh, Lloyd. Spectacular timing. I just managed to obtain 2 tickets for Arkansas's public show next month. If you're free, won't you go with me? Really? Thanks, Cecile. I'd love to. Can't say exactly when I'll be free due to work and all that, but I'll definitely want to go if I'm able. Music to my ears. If that's the case, I'll hang on to them. I'll wear my sexiest and most revealing outfit. Judging by how impressive that practice looked, the real deal must be out of this world. Gee, what, Tio? You jealous you wanted to go with me or what? Planning dates while on the job, are we? Congratulations, Lloyd. I'm sure your dead brother must be really happy that you're cucking him right now with with his would-be fiance. You're lucky. Lloyd, you lucky son of a bitch. Ah, I almost wish they'd chew me out instead of shooting these glares at me. Look, if you're gonna hurt me, okay? Don't shoot me that Luigi Mario Kart 8 death stare. I really hope we'll be able to see Ark and Seal's new show together, Lloyd. Better find some time. Sure, I'll try my best. I love it when Randy gets jealous. And I love it even more when, Randy moves over to Thor's and meets up with Reen and is like, ah, another one? Fuck. After finding out that Cecile is friends with Lily Plattery, the rest of the nurses have gotten their panties in a bunch. Can't they worry less about that and focus more on being as diligent as ever? My head. It's like I can sense when Chiron is out there doing something utterly moronic. Mayfa? Is that Eastern? Oh, goddess. Have I formed a sixth sense revolving around Chiron because I'm around her so much? Chiron? Alright, cool. I'm glad I did that. I'm happy that I went out to see her. I'm sure they miss me very, very much. Man, JRPG music is a blessing to the world. You know how sometimes, like, NASA beams out, like, messages and sounds and stuff off to space in hopes that, you know, some alien fucking listens to it and their heads explode because that's exactly the frequency that weakens them? You know how, like, they shot out, like, the Imagine song from John Lennon out into space? If I had to say, I would just have, like a big fucking, like, hard drive that just, like, plays on a little speaker every single JRPG soundtrack ever, like Chrono Trigger, all the Final Fantasies, all of the Nobuo Uematsu music, all of the Legend of Heroes music. Imagine going, like, beyond, like, fucking Pluto and hearing dun 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 dun. If you, watch Star Wars Episode 2 specifically, at 1 hour and 10 minutes, you can very faintly hear John Lennon's Imagine flying around through space. There we go. Alright, last thing. The fishing thing. So, I want an eel. And I've already caught eels before, and they're all in the west. So, let's start heading west. Find ourselves a pond. And just start fishing. I don't know how much luck I'll have, but I'll sure as hell try. Get out of my way, kids! Send them flying. Westio. Ah. What a pleasant little song. Oh, mamma mia. It makes me think about the princess. Makes me wanna marry her and fuck her and have 72 children with her. There are no symbols for fishing either, huh? From what I can tell, you just gotta look at the little... You just gotta find the ripples in the water. Ah! Dog! Get out of here. Kakatakoi. This feral wolf is highly territorial. Has found an ability to own in the wild. Have I scanned you already? I don't even know. Just to make sure. You see, what I like about the future games is that if you have a quartz or something that analyzes for you, all of the text is yellow. So like that, you know that it's like sort of artificially filled in as opposed to like legit analyze. But just to be sure, I'll scan him. Alright, Randy, get him. Ah, knock his skull open. Right in between the eyes. Poor dog. Bah. Yep, boy. Ah. We're almost there, leveling up. Oh, this is another one of those. This guy's gonna be like level 50 or some shit, isn't he? There's probably a reason for why Never did. Yeah, 35. It's even worse than the other one. You can catch eel at the harbor district with the novice rod and earthworms. Alright, that makes things a lot easier. Thanks. Thank you, bro. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Let's see. But now that I'm here, I mean, let's find some water, right? Let's find a pond. No, okay. There's totally there's no fucking water here at all. Let's just go back. Apparently, you need at least 5 eels. Yeah, they said that already. 5. Whatever fish I get, as long as it's 5 of the same one, we're good. And I've already caught eels before, which means that I probably don't need to catch 5, technically. I probably need maybe like 3 or 4. I have 6 eels? Fuck, I'm already done. I'm already done. I don't gotta do shit. And the last time I tried fishing, I got salmon. So it's not even like, oh, I caught him while I was out on my adventures. No. I could have just, I could have finished the fucking quest right then and there. My god, I'm a moron. And that's what I get for not checking. Alright, let's go back to Chinatown. I want to be ninja. Okay, Shan-Shan. Fish. Eel. These are the elongated and slender fish, like the peanuts that I saw the other day. Without my consent. That was terrible. I called the cops and everything, but it was a great insight into what I wanted. Hey, Queen Vicky. Queen Vicky. Hey, Queen Vicky. Oh, Vicky, you're so sticky. I don't understand. Yo. Rice dish. 5 of them. Yeah, have them. Oh, Vicky, you're so stinky. Please go take a bath. Thank you. Now we're able to make it through the day. You were able to bring our usual fish, so I'm sure our customers would be delighted. Give it this thank you. God, I could have finished that quest in like 2 seconds. And that's the one that I that I left for last. I'm such an idiot. Stupid. Cherry bomb. Alright. There's a recipe I want to give you. You're interested? Yeah. Fierce Tiger Chow fan. Awesome. There's no better food than Chinese food and Mexican food. And that's not because I was born in Mexico, but because, you know, just talking facts, you know? There's a secret recipe to our delicious fried rice. Plan to make this alongside the fish tonight. Oh my god, fried rice with fish? That sounds delicious. I remember one time, me, my dad, and his wife, stepmom or whatever. Me and my dad's family, we went over to this seafood place. And I remember when me and my brother were little kids, this happens to me. I don't know if this happens to my brother, but it happens to me a lot. Where like, when I was a little kid, I would hate so much food. Like, I didn't like strawberries. I didn't like cherries. I didn't like fish. You know, there was a lot of stuff that I didn't like. I didn't like kiwis and stuff. A lot of that, like, super juicy, almost like sour kind of fruit. But then as I've been growing up, I've been learning to love a lot of that food. Sushi, when I was a kid, I hated sushi. And now, like, you know, I'm just waiting for, like, the fucking virus to go away so that they reopen this one place that I like going to a lot. Naruto is called. And no, there's nothing, no relations to the actual anime or the manga, but it's called Naruto. And they have delicious ramen. Delicious ramen, and the sushi is also really delicious. And, yeah, growing up, like, I tried kiwis, and I think kiwis are fucking delicious now. I love cherries and strawberries, just, like, taking bites out of them like that. They're great. And, I remember one time, we went to the seafood place, and my dad was like, give me, like, this big fucking, like, salmon, right? Like, this big fish. And, like, legit, like, flat, just like the fish, but, like, encrusted in, like, brown stuff, you know? It was, like, this, like, tender fish thing, and it got cut up into, like, Minecraft cubes. And it was there, like, with, like, the eyes, you know, staring back at you, going, like, why? And, you would flip it on its side whenever you were done on one side. But, like, it was perfect. You would take the fork and, like, scoop up one of the little cubes, dump it in, like, this little sauce, and it's one of the most delicious things I have ever eaten. And it had, like, some rice and some shrimp and stuff, and oh my god. Seafood is so delicious. You know, like, shrimp cocktails and stuff. Again, I remember when I was a kid, my mom loved seafood. And she's always like, oh, let's go get a cocktail. And I was like, no. You know, I would always have to get, like, you know, like little, like, kids meal shrimp and stuff like that when I was a kid. But, now that I'm an adult, and that my palate has expanded so much. I'm like, no, man, give me that fish as well, right? I'll eat the cocktails and everything. Oh my god. That's when I realized I was missing out so fucking much on this seafood. It is delicious. I love it. And so, like, she was talking about the chow rice or whatever with fish and eel, and it's like, oh. I also like, clams as well, when you're like, you're just slurping. You open it and just slurp that shit. Yeah, octopus. Oh my god, squid and octopus, when it's, like, cooked, and you put it on, like this lemon-flavored kind of soy sauce. Great. I'm making myself hungry right now. I should stop. I should stop. You were lucky. I had to catch extra eel. It wasn't hard. You had to take the time to do it. Yeah. Well, for some reason, I had 6 eels already. Good luck with tonight. We're rooting for you. Thanks for your help, odd jobbers. Could you stop? We weren't able to clear the misunderstanding by the looks of it. Yeah, that's our name from now on, I guess. Surely our customers will be happy tonight. You odd jobbers were a big help. Got some fish for me. I owe you one. Should be able to make it through the night now. Some guy... Oh, Finn. He wants fish and his name is Finn? Yeah, are staying up here until Arkansas' prior performance, so I guess that means they're hot shots. I had to serve up some sashimi or something, or else it means he's gonna look like a lie. Like cake. There we go. There it is! Fierce Tiger Chow fan. Gimme. What? I keep saying no. Medicinal... Mapo tofu. Alright, cures ailments. Spicy dish made from frying tofu, popularized in the East. I'm sure Reen had a lot of this. Long Lao Tanmen. Fried vegetable. Okay, so why... Oh, okay, I see. I was about to say, like, why is this thing cheaper and more effective for health? While this thing is more expensive. Well, because this one cures ailments, and this one just does strength up or whatever. Give me one of everything. Does Daddy have anything to say now? Alright, they're just talking about Walt again. About Walt Disney. Dun 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 dun. Wait. They were talking about these hot shots in the other room. Do we know them? Do we know them? Let's go and see. Ah! Oh my god, that's scary. Imagine waking up at 3 in the morning wanting to go to the bathroom and take a big fat angry piss, and this thing fucking shows up in the middle of the night. You'll piss yourself right there. You just walk back into your room because you're not gonna need the fucking restroom anymore. Alright. Well, those are all of the quests, right? I'm pretty sure we're done with everything. Where are you guys? Teach Mei Ling manners. Ended in complete failure. All I wanted was for her to not be so dang spoiled. I wasn't expecting her to turn on the waterworks, though. I kind of screwed up, didn't I? Don't leave me alone, Roy. Mommy said you have to take good care of me today. Hot Shots. Yeah, Hot Shots Part 2. Featuring... Charlie Sheen. As Topper? Or Chopper? I forget his name. Could be Estelle and Joshua. Really? Estelle and Joshua would order, like, this big hot shot rice with eel or whatever? Sounds to me that there are some Maribonian nobles walking around here. Making some deals, making some plays over here in Crossbell. Where the fuck am I going? Right here. I don't know why I always end up coming in from here. I always end up entering from the exit. Report. There we go. 9th class detective strike courts. Yay. Alright, every single quest has now been reported. Yay, yay. And we still have 30 minutes left to actually investigate the shit that we have to investigate. All of this was just side shit. But it's my favorite shit. This is my favorite part of the whole game. I love doing these. Kyle Dent, thank you very much for subscribing, man. I appreciate it a lot. You make this penis even harder every day you subscribe. For every super chat, my girth becomes bigger. My pride becomes larger. But my nose never gets any better. Alright, so we have Strike, right? That to me sounds like a Lloyd move, but I already have a lot of good stuff on Lloyd that I don't necessarily want to get rid of. Chance to critically strike, 10%. Evade, intimidation. Enemies are more likely to run away. Information. Detailed information about enemies without analyzing. Blind. EP cut. EP cut 1. Mute. Septium vein. Defense, evade, move. Impede. We could possibly get rid of move. Yeah, from 7 to 6, that's not too bad. We can do strike instead. How's that sound? Wait, hold on. Can I put this fire thing next to the thingy? I wish there was an easier way for me to just, like, flip these over. Alright, action? I think that's what I had before, right? EP mind. I have no quartz. I love the Epstein Enigma. Let's rock! What are you, Guilty Gear? Epstein Enigma, Little Mishy. And then, that's Ellie's one. And that's Lloyd's one. Alright, cool. Let's save. So, the next stop is the IBC, right? So we gotta go to the Harbor District, which is right here. Alright, we got 8 viewers? Who are all of these 8 viewers? Guys, holla at me. I know most of you are lurkers, but don't be afraid to talk. 7 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. Alright, cool. Welcome, everybody. In terms of, Legend of Heroes, this is a pretty good amount of people. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. I appreciate it. What you should also do when equipping quartz is hitting X when equipping. And seeing how it changes your arts. I see. Crest, Lacrest, Tier, Tiara, Thelas. Alright, a lot of attacks. Okay, that's Lloyd. Icicle, okay, same thing. Yeah, Tear, Breath, Innocence, Chrono Down, Forte La Forte, cool. Oh my god, she has almost everything. She even has Firebolt now. Tear, Tiara, blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. Tia was a powerhouse with magic. Cobalt Sphere. Aqua, oh my god. A Reflex, alright, Randy. Stone Spike, Quake, blah, blah, blah. Nothing on recovery. I would like to give him something that's like blue or some. Yeah, Tier, yeah, okay. There's no impede. Oh, but we can take away, we could take action and have impede instead. Chrono down. Alright, thank you for the tip, because, I otherwise never would have fucking checked that. Yeah, if everybody has at least something in terms of, like, healing and support and stuff, just in case one team member goes down and you need some backup. I know the ABC CEO died of Croix. He's already 40 years old. He clearly has, businessman acumen. He successfully held multiple senior management positions for businesses starting from a young age. He's a total hottie to boot. Talk about a top-tier man. How old are you? Sure. Not much longer until the anniversary for those knocking on our doors. Food stalls, I don't understand. Alright, Dynasty Noodles. You know, just for the fuck of it, let's go catch ourselves an eel. Just to say that we did something for that quest. Oh, hello, Grandpa. Old man Quinn. Quine? My granddaughter came to visit me today. Sorry, but I'm busy today. Ah, great. Don't complain when you want to spend time with them and then they don't want to spend time with you. Look out, Lupinus River. I'm going to catch some dinner. Alright. Fish. Novice Rod. Earthworm Jim. It got away? That was like a Home Improvement, Tom Hanks kind of. It got away? Do I have to be like just really fast with it or what? There we go. There we go. I got myself like a gummy worm. Spat out Curia Bomb. Benefits to having a single line in their orbment is all elements go together instead of being broken up. Sometime later, when you get some more quartz, you should check the arts section of your notebook and try to get more arts on your characters. Yeah, I guess combining certain things is what gives you the abilities, right? As opposed to just buying them and slapping them on. The IBC building, eh? Things never fail. The thing never fails to impress me. Yeah, it's enormous. You could almost say that it's big. I'd guess it's at least 10 stories high. Wouldn't you say like Arge or whatever? I believe it's about 16 stories. I've heard companies unaffiliated with the IBC rent office. No, they rent office space between the 5th and 10th floors. Really, it doesn't news to me. So there's like other totally unrelated shit on up top. They are a significant source of Crossbell's tax revenue. So what's the plan? We did show up without an appointment after all. Why don't we try speaking with the receptionist? She may be able to help us. Oh, Ellie. Who dat? Oh, this guy. I know you. Ernest. Fancy meeting you here. I see you're with your colleagues, so I can only assume you're here for work. Yes, we are. There's something we'd like to look into. Are you here to see Uncle Diet or Ernest? Yes, I went for a consultation regarding how to manage the office's operational funds. As you know, work will become much busier next month, so I'm trying to get a head start. That makes sense. Oh, by the way, Ellie, have you given my offer some thought? Yeah, I have. I apologize, but I'm not ready to resign from the force just yet. I still haven't truly accomplished my goal. And as long as that continues to be the case, I'm only half the woman I could be. Ayy. As a matter of fact, I'm positive I'll only be a burden to Grandfather with the way I am now. Could you answer this at least? Is the road you've taken the only way for you to achieve your goal? What if it's an illusion? What if it's fake? What if Lloyd and Randy and Tio don't actually exist? All your efforts would go to waste. I don't deny the possibility. However, the knowledge I've gained these last 2 months have broadened my horizons more than I could have hoped. I feel myself growing as a person with each new obstacle we overcome. Had I followed your advice and immediately become one of Grandfather's secretaries, I would have missed out on all these valuable experiences and all these fun things that you do, instead of being stuck in an office all day, signing papers. I'll have to apologize to you once more. I'm going to continue to work with the Triple S as hard as I can until I've reached my full potential, until I become a true Super Saiyan. Well, at least you're not as uncertain as you were before. Is that so? Very well, then I won't press you any further. How unfortunate, just when I thought I gained a capable aide. You've defied my expectations, Ellie. I have one small request of you, though. I would like you to attend the Anniversary Festival's opening ceremony next month. As much as I love for your mother to come, we know that won't be happening. Yeah. Yep. She's out there somewhere. I wonder, where could she be? Your grandfather may become lonely if none of his family members attend. Understood, I'll make sure to be there. Well, Ernest, thank you for everything you've done. Well, I was your teacher at one point, remember? This is trivial compared to that. Would you look at the time? he looks there, he doesn't have a watch, but he's like, oh, look. I didn't mean to take you all away from your duties. If you'll excuse me, everyone. I believe in Ellie and your care. Right. Bye, dude. I get the impression you're on his mind a lot. Yeah. What was that about Ernest being scared stupid, huh? What was that all about? Oh, that? He was my tutor when I was a child. Sadly, we haven't talked much since I returned from my studies abroad. I assume he wishes to become a member of the Diet, or the Diet, or whatever. The Diet. Correct. I'm taking out this fucking thing because it's too hot. Throw it over there in the bed. Look a lot more yellow now. I'm reflecting more light now. That's a bummer. The guide I use isn't displaying the area maps for some reason. I think he plans to announce his candidacy for next year's diet election. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Randy, Lloyd, Tio. It'll be difficult for him to win, though. I don't think he plans on joining either the Imperial or Republican factions. He's an aspiring politician, eh? Pretty built for a secretary. He practiced some kind of martial arts. Experienced fencer, if I recall correctly. I heard that he also serves as his grandfather's bodyguard because of his skills. That'll explain why he's in shape. Well. Who do we have here? Oh, you, the journalist. April O'Neil, but not quite. Nah, I'm always gonna get lost. I feel like it's been forever since the last one. Grace, that's your name. The news about last month's incidents with those monsters left me speechless. Don't you worry, my friends. I know you've been busting your humps. Grace, please. Now that you mention it. You didn't write that article, did you, Grace? Correct. Alas, I was away from Croswell covering a different event that needed Grace's touch. To be honest, I was hoping I could be the Triple S's sole reporter. I like writing articles about you guys. Our hypothesis was accurate, then. Well, getting dunked on all the time by your articles can wear you down, you know? Jeez. It's like you can't understand the immense love I harbor for the Triple S. It's like Mama Bird watching her chicks grow up. Well, you're certainly not showing it. Well, putting that aside for just a sec, you do have business here, right? Do I detect hints of another sensational investigation blossoming? No, not at all. It's just your imagination. We're just here to ask a few questions is all. Well, if you say so. I'm actually pretty busy myself, so leave you guys alone for now. I'll catch up with my besties later. Don't start claiming that. Relationships have to be a two-way street, and you can't just decide that shit for yourself. That foxy lady is always strutting at her own pace. I have to say she can be suffocating at times. Ah, you're telling me. Do you think she's as busy as she claims to be? Maybe. She has a lot of ground to cover with the anniversary festival on the horizon. It'd be nice if she refrained from writing another article on us. Whatever. We've wasted enough time here already. Let's see if we can get ourselves an appointment with the CEO. Bye, bestie. There's some nice weather we're having, isn't it? The IBC's far from the bustle of the streets, so it has a nice and quiet atmosphere during the morning. My motivation has returned. Alright. I can already feel a long story thing happening, so I'll save now. Lanfei. Hello and welcome to the International Bank of Crossbell. It's good to see you again, Ms. McDowell. I see you brought your Triple S companions too. Thank you for helping us test our new service. It couldn't have reached its current popularity without your efforts. Really? That's good to hear. I'm glad we were able to assist you. Likewise, we'll be sure to rely on your help again when the time comes. Anyway, how may I help you today? You need some coffee? Need some donuts? Need a massage? Well, actually, there's something I'd like to ask of you, Lanfei. And Mr. Croyson today. Oh, you're not here to see Miss Croyce? Indeed, I must apologize for a lack of an appointment, however. Even so, I'd like to meet with him, or is he absent? He's in his office right now, with your companions. Will your companion be joining you for the meeting? They will be. We'd like to ask him a few questions regarding certain incidents. Oh, really? Alright, wait while I notify him. Alright, leave it up to Ellie to crash the CEO's party like it's nothing. Yeah, I mean, I feel like something might go down. I don't know. I feel like this is too easy. I feel like she's from a totally different world. Yeah, it's okay. Understood. I'll send him in. Mr. Croyce will meet with you now, Ms. McDowell. Presses the big red button and the floor disappears and you fall. I'll issue you a key card for the elevator. His office is on the top floor. Okay, hopefully that's a permanent card. Sorry, aboard the elevator. Sounds like a plan. I have to say, you really pull through back there, Ellie. Let's head on up. Let's get on. Let's get on. And have a nice little chat with Mr. CEO himself. Yeah, and I'm sure Tio will bump into somebody that she knows as well. Some dudes in lab coats. The CEO's office on the top floor. What's the purpose of this card we were given, though? Just an ID card, because of all the different businesses. All of the different businesses that operate out of this building, the IBC issues cards to access the appropriate floor. Basically beefed up security system, then. Kinda feel like they're using all the latest gadgets just because they can. The IBC once led the Crossbell City portion of the Orbital Network project. The scope of the project grew to its current size once the Crossbell and government joined. I have heard speculation that the IBC provides approximately 60% of the funding. That's a lot. I've heard the same as well. I believe the government provides 30%, while the Epstein Foundation covers the final 10%. Incredible! I didn't know they were shouldering more than half the cost. So you're so you're telling me the Crossbell's most generous man's waiting for us up top. Yeah, give me the card, please. I'll take it to where we need to go. Alright, Ellie sensually inserted the ID card into the slot. Into the slut. Alright. 60% of the funding, eh? That lamp is so pretty! Oh, wow, you can see a lot from up here. This view is amazeballs. Bet this place cost them a mountain to mirror. I have visited the Epstein Foundation's office in this building, but it hardly compares. The view from this floor is exceptional. I absolutely agree. The CEO's office is at the end of the hallway. I think it'd be rude of us to keep him waiting after he agreed to meet us on such a short notice. Good call. Okay, it's pure. I love it. They're showing you, look at the beautiful view, and then like just pure infinite abyss blackness from there. What's real and what's fake? Alright, so again, just making sure, just in case. I've never really needed to reload too many times on any of the Legend of Heroes games, but you know, it's always good to do it. Uncle Dieter, it's Ellie. Oh, come in. Thank you, sir. Hello. You look like Patrick. Oh my god, his hair. Like, you got like big arches of hair. Oh, hey. We know you. You're, been far too long, I say. Close to half a year, if I remember correctly. Sounds about right, but more importantly, I'm glad to see you're doing well, Uncle Dieter. My apologies for not having scheduled a proper appointment with you. Yeah, I know this guy. I recognize this man's face. Oh, Ellie. Oh, actually, no, maybe not. Don't talk us over strangers. Please relax. You're my little girl's best friend. You are my little girl's best friend, and the daughter of my own good friend as well. Surely you haven't forgotten. You're nothing short of family at this point. Yeah, I don't think we know him. There's a lot of blonde people in this series, so it's easy to confuse them. Thank you, Uncle. Truly. I thought this guy was like Patrick's dad or whatever. It's not. Not at all. Nothing to do with him. Think nothing of it. Now, I've heard from my dear, beloved daughter that you've joined the CPD. Dieter Croy, CEO of the IBC, and that is totally all. That's everything? Would these be your fellow officers then? They are indeed. We're all part of the Triple S. Nice to meet you. My name is Lloyd Banningsoo. And I'm Randy Orlando, everybody's favorite character, everybody's uncle, everybody's cool uncle that lets the kids eat junk food and play video games all night. See you, Plato, the smart one. How do you do? And the cute cat mascot character. It's nice to finally meet the three of you. I've read all about you in the Crossbell Times. I'm Dieter Croyce, CEO of the International Bank Crossbell. Lloyd, Randy, and Tio, you said. We're all friends here, so I would appreciate it if you were at ease around me. Alright, sparkling eyes. Okay. Were his teeth gleaming just now? Yeah, he reminds me of that dude, like Red White from Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, the first game. Like, yeah, I killed her, so what? This old dude's a breath of fresh air, huh? Yeah, he could be on a Colgate commercial. Anyway, shall we get down to business? I believe you're here to ask me a few questions. May I ask what they concern? Right, the thing is, we're trying to uncover the truth behind our current investigation, and as of now, blah 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 blah, and that's how Lloyd lost his underpants, and we're trying to find him. I understand your predicament. This Yin fellow sent an orb mail from the IBC to your office, did he? Correct. We suspect it was sent from the IBC's main terminal. There is a strong possibility Yin took control of the terminal in order to do just that. I see. To be perfectly honest, I have the utmost confidence in our building's security. Even more so when it comes to the floor the main terminal is on. Only a few authorized individuals have access to it. Furthermore, you must have the proper authentication to operate the terminal. I know this may be rude of me to ask, but have any employees with the proper clearance been acting suspiciously recently? Perhaps a recent hire, somebody who's been acting out of the ordinary? Not that I can think of. To be frank, there isn't a single employee I don't trust. But that brings me to another thought, Lloyd. Have you not explored any other avenues? Others, like what? Let's see. For example, what if I was pretending to be this Yin character and I sent you the message? Huh? Nani? You're joking, right? You must be. That can't be true. Calm down, everybody. It was purely hypothetical. Could you imagine the headlines if I had revealed that I was, in fact, a legendary assassin? It goes without saying. Reality is hardly ever that outlandish. Uh-huh. Uncle, I would appreciate it if you didn't scare us like that, even hypothetically. Quite the practical joker, is he not? I apologize, that was crude of me. However, I would give things a second glance. If one of my employees was truly responsible for sending you the orb mail, I would not essentially be implicated in that. Would I not be implicated in that crime? Oh, like you could be in cahoots with Yin? I suppose so. There's certainly one way to look at it. You're telling us not to consider any IBC workers as a suspect, but rather consider you as a suspect. Hey, Tio, the transmission between the IBC and the Triple S terminals, would it be possible to mask the location it was sent from? An interesting question. It is possible. Hold on, there's some shit on my screen. I'm wiping it off. It's literally right on Tio's face. I'm like a mom going like, oh, Tio, you have a smudge on your cheek, darling. Let me go and let me get that for you. There we go. Clean waifu, happy waifu. It is possible that the IBC's main terminal was hacked from an external source. Hacked? Oh, is this where that one kid shows up? The hell does that mean? I don't fully understand it myself, but I believe it's a technique for the unauthorized operation of a terminal. Primarily by breaching one security system. That would be the core of it, yes. Any terminal connected to the orbital network can theoretically be accessed by another terminal. You would need to be unbelievably talented and familiar with the technology, of course. People capable of accessing terminals through such means are known as hackers. The orbital network is still in its testing phase. Yeah, this is still like brand new internet. There are a limited number of places to have access to terminals. But despite these limitations, we have already begun to encounter security issues. Interesting. So you're telling me, not only is this Yang guy some crazy assassin, but he's also an orbital whiz? I don't think we should jump to conclusions. Yeah, he could be working with somebody that is an orbital whiz. And I can name one. We should consider the possibility that the orb mail was sent from elsewhere. I truly hope the situation is resolved without having to doubt my loyal employees. More importantly, it poses a serious problem if the main terminal has been hacked. I have an idea. How about I fucking jump off the building and commit suicide? And then blame you for it. Would you like to enter the terminal room and investigate it for yourselves? Seriously? Are you sure that's okay? Of course. Yeah, especially with Tio with us. Oh my god, what was that? So the screen just flashed. You may be able to find evidence of hacking if you examine the terminal itself. I'll have the staff down there assist you in case you have any questions. That would be incredibly helpful, sir. Thank you, Uncle. We appreciate it. My pleasure. There's an issue that I too should find an answer to now. And I must say, Ellie, I get the impression you've been living quite the fulfilling life these days, or am I mistaken? Oh, I don't... Now, I had my reservations when I first heard that you decided to join the CPD. However, I now understand just how valuable your experiences have been for you. Please, allow me to aid you in any way I can. Alright, Uncle Dieter. It's reassuring to hear that from you. I'm glad. Oh, one more thing. I see great potential in the four of you, now that we've spoken face to face. Really, why's that? Oh, you're cutting the music? What? Da, 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 da. I'm sure you've realized this already, but Crossbell is plagued with a rather unique set of problems. And I'm sure Ellie is painfully aware of this as well. I believe that the most significant problem we face as a society is that justice has lost all substance. It's become a shadow of its former self. Well, what do you mean, sir? How is that possible? How is that possible? Could you elaborate, please? The idea, the very concept of justice has become nothing more than an empty vessel. Lip service, if you will. Yeah, hear that, Twitter? Every individual has their own perspective, of course. That may be why some feel they need to loudly proclaim that it's dead. Justice has and never will exist in this state. However, no matter what people say, humans have ever been in pursuit of justice. That is what drives us forward, gives us the will to move on. Justice. Is that really so important? Yes, more important than Mishi. You take that back! Justice is the foundation of a trustworthy society. If criminals were not bound by that justice we call law, the masses would simply isolate themselves in the safety of their own homes, never to venture out into what they see as a dangerous world. Anarchy. Would you not agree? I mean, I think it'd be the opposite. I think everybody would just run rampant and just... It'd be like the purge. All crime is legal. If that were the case, any hope of a functioning society would disappear. We'd all just be cavemen living in caves. Don't view me as a pessimist, though. While justice has, in fact, become something of a blurred ideal in Crossbell, true justice may yet be within our grasp. How so? My god, my watch is fucking hurting my wrist. Oh my god, it actually hurts a lot. Why? Holy shit, I have a really fucking gnarly marking on here. Yeah, I better take it off. Oh my god, that actually hurts. Fuck. It's weird because when I put on my watch, it's like really loose, but then I guess, I don't know, I guess my fucking arm gets bigger when I wear it, and it just gets, by the end of the day, it gets really tight. And it hoits. I'm not sure I follow you entirely. Political corruption, the criminal underworld. Even if the police cannot tame them, the economic prosperity we currently experience allows our citizenry to live their lives in relative comfort. Petty crime is at an all-time low because of it, but an unseen evil still spreads across on land. Despite the dire situation, people still seek justice. From the very core of their being, they desire it once more. Because no matter what shape or form justice takes, people will always pursue the security that is a trustworthy society. And that is precisely why Crossbell's bracers experience the popularity that they do. That makes sense. But the safety of civilians above all else. They certainly do seem to be allies of justice. Ain't that the truth? Kinda had a gut feeling Crossbellans worship the guild way more than any other country does. I wholeheartedly agree. It's clear to see. Though, as I'm certain you're aware, the extent to which bracers can exercise justice is severely limited. That has been and continues to be their fatal flaw. Is that they don't have the full liberty that cops do. It's simply impossible for them to resolve the injustices of the city. And that is why I expect great things from you. You may be the cure to the plague Crossbell struggles against. What? What? Are you telling us to start taking down all the bad guys? This is a large order, Dieter. Trust me, I have no intentions of having to tackle such a childish, naive mission. You all, in your own ways, seem to be desperately pursuing justice. And it's important that you show it in your ways your average Crossbellan can comprehend. That way, they can see that justice is not out of reach. Yeah, essentially, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man all up in this. Small scale that the people can see. Justice still lives on in Crossbell. You want us to give people a reason to believe that. Sharp. You certainly are your father's daughter, Ellie. For that reason, every article that the Crossbell Times publishes on the Triple S is vital to your success. Oh, now we need Grace. We gotta be on good terms with her. We can't just be all saying, don't write about us. No, we need you to write about us. People notice and remember. They may still be young and inexperienced officers and make mistakes from time to time, but I believe everyone will notice your earnest pursuit of justice. There'll be a fair amount of naysayers. However, don't believe that the majority of our citizenry has a negative perception of you. In fact, I think they've begun to place their hopes in you, even if they may not show it quite yet. All in just 2 months. Look at me delivering a passionate speech in the heat of the moment. Yeah, man. You could rival the speech that just happened today. Let's return to the issue at hand, shall we? I believe I was about to give you permission to go and inspect the terminal room, yes? That's right, as long as you're still willing, of course. Where should we go to gain access? Let me see. I would gladly escort you, but unfortunately many matters of attention once your education is concluded. Alright. Pay no mind, Ellie. I enjoyed a brief chat. Shall I have one of my employees take you? That won't be necessary. Oh, there she is. There she is. Who is she? Belle! Ah, so you've returned. Oh boy, what the fuck happened to you to make you turn out the way that you did in the other game? Yes, father, I just arrived moments ago. It's been too long, Ellie. Cut it out, Belle. Oh god, okay, getting really touchy-feely all of a sudden. How long has it been? 2 months? 3? Have you gotten thinner, Ellie? Have you been eating right? You can always fix that, no problem. I also see that your arms and legs have shaped up nicely too, very impressive. It's only natural that I build some muscle given her daily routines. There's nothing more to his daughter? Yeah, no. Other than the fact that she's a fucking crazy weirdo that controls dolls and shit. I may have actually gained a few pounds, believe it or not. Oh, is that right? Now that you mentioned it, I can feel that your muscles have become a bit more flexible. I must say, the sensation is absolutely marvelous. It really is something to behold. Please stop. She's bold, isn't she? Thank you, Idios. I will treasure this moment for the rest of my life. Great, seeing some live girl-on-girl action. I get the impression their relationship transcends an ordinary friendship. Hasn't this heartfelt reunion carried on long enough, Maribel? Or would you rather our guests continue to stare? Stare? Record it? What? You have a video of it? Oh dear, suck away all the fun, father. Everyone, allow me to introduce my friend. Maribel Croyce, Uncle Dieter's daughter and my best friend. Word? These are my colleagues, Belle. Lloyd, Randy, and Tio. Enough with the introductions, dear. I'd much rather inspect them myself. Oh, really? Touch them and hug him yourself? Oh, checking out Randy first? I see. Oh, and Lloyd, what about him? What? I love that Tio moves. Can I help you? You pass, dear. You're as cute as a button. And both of you fail miserably. What? Well, sorry, I'm not a girl. Well, why? I'm cute as a button too. Cuter! I thought of you, mangy mutts, being my dear Ellie's side. The thought of you, mangy mutts, being by my dear Ellie's side day in, day out is revolting. The goddess herself must be crying. No, sobbing at this tragedy. Absolutely unacceptable. Alright, I'm already seeing the crazy coming out. You just call us mutts? Calm down, Belle. What's with your outfits? They're far too casual for someone of Ellie's pedigree. You could at least have the decency to wear an appropriate suit or something of the like. These clothes make traveling easier. Like when we're having to hike in the mountains, or we have to trek through difficult terrain. Quiet. I didn't ask for any excuses, did I? Damn. You see, Ellie, this is exactly why white cis males should be eradicated from this world. This is why I didn't want you to work for the CPD. Why couldn't you have worked for me instead? It would have been much more worthwhile use of your time and talent. That's enough, Belle. Yeah, she already seemed like kind of shitty already. What a vivacious group of youngsters you are. You're all around the same age. You should focus on becoming friendlier. Go out and do something fun together sometime, like having an orgy or something, I don't know. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to stop putting off my next appointment. Could you show our guests to the terminal room later, Belle? No, not later, now. Why would I do that? You can ask them for the finer details. Farewell, everyone, it was a pleasure. Alright. Bye. Tactical retreat, if I've ever seen one. That oaf. Really? You call your father an oaf? Could you please lead us to... I wasn't finished talking down to you yet. Oh, gosh. You there with the fire red hair and gaudy outfit. Do you honestly think that is acceptable? A built physique like yours demands to be shown off in a suit like a real man. Who, me? Sorry to disappoint, but that ain't gonna happen. I'm a bona fide Casanova. I don't need no suits. Don't get me wrong, though. I would never try to seduce Ellie, especially during a romantic moonlit night. You know, like my main man Lloyd right here. Oh my god, she's gonna want to kill him immediately. Uh-oh. Excuse me? Excuse me? Randy, why? Revenge. Would you please stop retelling the story in an intentionally misleading way? I failed to see what exactly he said was misleading. Besides, your mood has improved dramatically since last night's fateful rendezvous under the stars. Oh my god. Tio, please. Come on, you're making it worse on purpose, Tio. Don't say you aren't. Oh god. Oh, force choke. Lloyd, wasn't it? Care to elaborate on your friend's little story? Because there's something I'd like to know. What vile, lecherous things have you done to my sweet, innocent Ellie? I used a condom, I swear. I haven't done anything to her. Why would I? Ellie, would you please back me up here? And that's when Lloyd Bannings died. I think I understand the situation now. Shall I show you the terminal room then? That would be lovely, Belle. There's not too much trouble. Of course not. I'd do anything for you, Ellie. Even try and kill you and be completely against you in every single way and totally betray your trust as a friend. Have we cleared up that misunderstanding? Well, it's not like it matters anymore. I was just worried about what kind of unsavory group the Triple S was. In the end, you'll have to prove that you're worthy of being called Ellie's colleagues. Why was I the only one under fire? Dude, I could have sworn she was about to choke slam me back there. She's a little crazy? No, that's an understatement. I offer you my sympathies, Lloyd. I think you've had enough fun, Belle. You show us to the terminal room now. Of course, follow me. The terminal room is down on floor B5. Shall we board the elevator then? Yeah, let go. She's a real piece of work. I promise she's not a bad person. It's just sometimes I can't be sure if she's overbearing or overly enthusiastic or both. No biggie, she and her old man sure make a hell of a team, don't they? That is unsurprising for the two heads of the famous International Bank of Crossbell. Alright, floor B5. Let's see. Shoo! Of course you would have the key card for that. Yen, was it? And she probably already knows everything. What exactly is his objective? We haven't even been able to come to a conclusion yet, unfortunately. Got any takes for us, Lloyd? I'm sure you probably figured out a thing or two already. Actually, yes. Hear me out on this. I've got nothing. That's it. What if I told you? Imagine if you will. The threat letter and the orb mail were written by two different people. What is that supposed to mean? I'm not sure I follow. It's actually pretty simple. Elementary, my dear Randy. Cease production of your new show, or the beloved blazing dancer will have a tragic accident. Yin. Yeah, it seems very generic bad guy kind of thing. Like a really cheap threat. You know, I can imagine like a gang or like the Ravash dudes doing it. But they already said that they didn't, right? Again, I forget what happened before me coming back to this game. The threat letter's phrasing is odd, but straightforward. Meanwhile, if you recall the Ormail, yeah, that one is very much like typical fucking Ouroboros bad guy, like, oh, you know, very like flamboyant, very self-serving. I, Yin, hereby submit my support request. Yeah, already. The fucking smarminess is already coming out. Overcome this trial and face me. Only then will I grant you your mission. The Ormail is written with an old-fashioned diction. Yeah, this is from a guy that smells his own farts. Well, the other one is just some, like, punk in the street. Don't you think they read away differently? Yeah, of course. I see your point. Damn, I feel kind of stupid. I'm surprised we didn't see right through it when we first received the orb mail. Yin did not write that threat letter. And? What do you make of all of this? A few possibilities come to mind already. For example, what if Yin doesn't operate alone? Their accomplice would have sent us the orb mail. Another possibility is that Yin intentionally wrote them differently to throw us off. I could list off an endless number of possibilities, and quite frankly, it wouldn't be smart of us to continue investigating based off of assumptions. I see. How curious. Come again? Oh, you'll see. What? She already knows something from the terminals and stuff. Welcome to B5F. This floor houses the IBC's main terminal. The terminal room is right down the stairs. You pulled out all the stops securing this place, didn't you? Of course, we're considering storing all of our clientele's data here eventually, since we lack any safeguards against hackers who have to play it by ear in the meantime. We could have a national scandal on our hands if client data were to leak, right? That's correct, and for that reason, we're still in the development stages. Oh god, long-ass conga line of 5 people now. Why? What's up with this music? Weird-ass track. Wow. I'm freaking blown away. Is this what the future looks like? All I can say is the IBC's gone balls to the wall with this state-of-the-art tech, eh? This is the latest cutting-edge information processing system developed by the Epstein Foundation. I believe Liberal's high-speed cruiser also utilizes a similar system. The famous Arcee. The systems they use are essentially the same, but there's one major difference. You can play Fortnite on this one. The other one just lets you play PUBG like a fucking pleb. I honestly can't wait for you to fight Yen, honestly. Alright. We've increased the processing power several-fold to handle the vast network of information. Incredible. Miss Croyce, Researcher Clay, Researcher David, I hope you've had a good morning. Oh, look at all the simps coming out of the woodwork. Thank you, I hope the same for you. I trust the project is proceeding smoothly. Of course, all thanks to your continued support. Our recent simulations are proving to be extremely successful. Sorry, who exactly are these guys? Who are this vermin stinking up the lab? They're with the Crossbow Police Department. There's a possibility that our main terminal has been hacked into by an external source. What? Hacked? Tio, mind explaining the situation to them? Yeah, allow me. Let the smart one explain. Wonk wonk, wonk wonk wonk, wonk wonk, wonk wonk wonk. Somebody hacked into the network? I can't deny that the possibility exists, but I'm in total disbelief that it actually happened. No, this can't be possible. No, I refuse it. I refuse it. I redundantly said honestly twice. I'm not good at speech. Well, fine. Random fucking YouTube chat is not you know, the place for you to be writing your fucking thesis and worry about every word. I refuse to accept that somebody out there could hack into our system this easily. If you're this adamant, then we'll have to assume that one of you two send the orb mail. So which of you two is Yin? Cough it up. Oh. Hold on a sec, that's crazy. We must have been hacked because the two of us are completely worthless. Being pretty hard on himself. Maribel reminds me of a queen, kind of like Ilia. Granted a more dominant one, but still. Yeah, she uses a whip for sure. A special support section's terminal received the orb mail around 3 a.m. Be a doll and look through the logs around that time period, okay? Yes, ma'am. We'll look through them right away. Here they are. The orb mail's encryption algorithm was cracked right under our noses. Pretty solid evidence or hackers coming from outside the IBC, don't you think? I'll trace a point of access. It'll be like in the geofront or something. We still have no idea where the hacker managed to enter the system from. This guy knows what he's doing. He's managed to erase any trace of tampering with the system. Why would you assume that it's a man, huh? Why can't it be a woman? What, you think the woman can't be hackers, huh? Spit on your fucking Coca-Cola. The least I can confirm with complete confidence is that he used, assuming it's a he. Did you just assume this hacker's gender? Bite his head off. Used a terminal somewhere in the city. He's good, really good. I mean, assuming that the hacker is a different person does not Yin. May I use the terminal for a moment? I don't think I can let you. Go ahead, sweetheart. You're Tio, right? You can tinker with our system as much as you like, okay? Thank you, I'll begin then. Doesn't she, like, run shit, like, later on? I mean, she's not the director like the Dieter Kreuz or whatever, but she becomes, like, a... You know... She gets a pretty big position here at some point. Long, thick, staff person, which can turn into a whip. What? Tio! Is she? Attempting real-time control by multidimensional analysis? Yes. Analyzing all terminal logs, examining all suspicious logins, leaving traces of concealment. She's amazing. What is this insane processing speed? Please support me, you two. Shut up and support me. Accessing all cross-belt terminals with administrator privileges and transferring any suspicious logins to you, so please examine them for me. Right, leave it to us. Ellie, are you following any of this? Nope, not in the slightest. Man, I'm just as lost as you two. Do I look like the tech-savvy type? I can barely watch MKBHD and understand anything that he's saying. Oh, so that's the case. Tio is an orbital staff user. While that impressive piece of technology allows for the instantaneous use of magic, it also functions as a conduit for augmented control of terminals. You understand what's going on? While Belt studied orbital engineering at the Epstein Foundation, it's no surprise she is a bit familiar. This music, man. Like a digital saxophone there. This is like the music for a boss battle in Wild Arms 1. You could say I know a thing or two about orbital technology. We're just about finished. Ah, sweet, bro. How's everything on your end? All my stuff looks clean. How about you, Clay? Bingo, I got it. Control Terminal 8 in the Geofront's B sector. You see, I told you it'd be the Geofront. We detected an unauthorized login from there. The Geofront. So a little rat snuck underground in that area right near Station Street, eh? You're mistaken. The location leads to the Geofront's A sector. The terminal accessed by the hacker was in the B sector. It's somewhere underneath the northwestern part of the city. It looks like we're gonna raid a dungeon. The northwestern part of the Crossbow City. That should be the residential street and entertainment district. What's the plan, Lloyd? Well, what do you think? We go there. Go and bop that hacker in the nose. City Hall should be responsible. Let's go in there and put parental controls all over that man's computer. City Hall should be responsible for all Geofront access, if I remember correctly. Let's start by asking the receptionist if we can borrow the key for that sector. Sounds like a swell plan to me. Let's just not have the First Division guys find us and be like, wait a minute, why do you need access for this, huh? Inching towards the truth of this case, are we? Yeah, I'd say so. We couldn't have done it without your cooperation, Mary Bell. Thank you, Belle. You too as well. Don't mention it. Forget us. This lady is a real champion. You don't say. Great work, Tio. I can't pretend I have any idea what you did, but you helped. Got a head pat. Good job, Tio. Come on, guys. What are you expecting? Tio taught on short of perfection. I don't believe I did anything extraordinary. Besides, I'm a member of the special support section too. That's the least I could do. There we go. Not even impressed. I mean, not even surprised. I am impressed, but not surprised. That was no small feat, ma'am. I have a proposition for you, Tio. How would you and Nelly like to come work for me? Not for you. Work here, yes, but not for you. Come on, Belle, cut it out. You scouting our members out? I'd much rather our team stick together. Yeah, because then it would just be me and Randy and... Come on, I don't want to be a part of the Triple S with no waifu action in here. Settle down, I was just kidding. Fill me in on the details when you've managed to solve the case. And another thing, I'll leave the key card in your hands for the time being. There we go, that's what I was wondering. Like, will we keep the key card to move around or no? I will give you access to the top floor as well as this one. Make use of it as you'd like. Oh, I'm sure there's gonna be some request or side quest to do here. Think about. Thanks. Alright. Dewa. If you'll excuse us. There we go. I'm working. Now, this may be my intuition speaking, but I believe it's likely that the sender of the orb mail and this young character are two different people. Our sender clearly is knowledgeable about orbital engineering. They may even be connected to the Epstein Foundation, who knows? Why? You managed to figure that out from intuition. I agree. I mean, intuition is just intuition. She didn't figure anything out. I agree with your assessment. I've already considered the same scenario. The orbital network is currently restricted to people who understand advanced network technology. And despite it being used for hacking, I feel like as if I've seen this method deployed before. You have. In case you find your dear little hacker, I want you to let him get off free, so please don't do anything to him. Really? Well, why? There's no legislation strictly prohibiting any acts of hacking. Why are you gonna... You want him to get off scot-free so that you can hire him over to your side so that, you know, he can work for you? And you can, you know, tighten up your security via this hacker? As a matter of fact, I've deemed that he was a useful tool in advancing our network security protocol. We've been meaning to create a defense system against hacking now that we're orbalizing banking. Oh, Belle. Check got stones, we'll give her that. Alright. Next stop, City Hall, it seems. Alright, we've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I think the time has come for us to call it a day. I am going to go to City Hall, get that key, and stand right in front of the geofront, and that'll be the moment where I take a hike and get out. I'm also hungry, so I do want to eat. The eyes, man. They're so weird. I'm glad I finally have a lead, but wow, I'm exhausted. No kidding. Can't imagine that confrontation helped much either. 2 hours already? 2.5 hours. I wonder whose fault that was exactly. I have to say, it's rare to see someone not specialized in orbital technology reach her level of proficiency. Maribel isn't an engineer, is she? Nope. She's in business management. And her father's right-hand person. I've heard she is tasked with managing several of his projects. That's incredible. Is that what she wanted to hire you for? I appreciate her offer, though. Anyone else think that old dude was super passionate? Yeah, for real, that big speech of his? This is the first time I've ever heard a speech that intense. Yeah, exactly. It was quite interesting. I never knew the goal of humans was to seek justice. They've been teaching me various life lessons through stories ever since I was little, but today is making me especially think about various circumstances more carefully. Same here. That didn't feel like 2.5 hours? Yeah, me neither. Went by really fast. We got a good lead to go off of. Let's go get the geofront key to the City Hall. Lead the way. Alright. Is something gonna pop up? Justice. Okay. I still can't get over the giant eyes that these little character models have. I'm so used to the characters just looking like normal characters. Alright. Let's head on over. And just like that, we're in City Hall. I didn't even intend to get there so fast. Welcome to City Hall. You're with the CPD, correct? Are you here to meet with someone? Well, not quite. Ellie asked to borrow the geofront B sector key for their investigation. It's a northwest part of the city. Well, we'll fetch you the key. Alright. They didn't even ask why I was gonna use it for. Here you are. Thanks for letting us borrow it. Is it fun for you to lend it to us without asking any questions? Not to worry. I haven't asked to cooperate with your group. I've actually lent that very same key to the Bracer Guild before. Really? I wonder what they needed it for. The entrance to the Geofriend's B sector can be found near the aqueduct of the residential street. Be careful with that key, okay? We've lost it before, so we wouldn't want to go down that rabbit hole again. Okay. Thanks for warning us. Cool. Let's not lose it. Hopefully that's not, you know, like any kind of setup for us actually losing it. Da-da-da-dun. Ra-da-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Ah, these two. Pruna. The anniversary festival's almost here. Got any plans? I'm not sure I feel like browsing stores today. What else is there to do? I like these two. They become not relevant, but you know, they have their moment at some point, I think. So they're talking about okay. I think I know where it is. Alright, here it is. Open! Let's take a quick peek inside. Alright, it's a dungeon. Any dialogue? There we go, this is what I was waiting for. This is the Geofriend's B sector. Honestly, it doesn't look all that different from A sector. According to the database, this sector is used to control the city's water systems. The terminal in question should be located somewhere in the upper stratum. Based on the orb mail, he'll be expecting us. We should proceed with caution. True. No way to know if this is a trap or not, so let's keep our eyes peeled. Don't want to get caught off guard, you know? Alright, tread lightly. Here we go, dungeon time! Alright, system, save. Alright. We're done for today. 28 hours and 2.5 wonderful 2.5 wonderful and blissful and delightful hours of us playing The Legend of Heroes Trails of Zero. I like this game a lot. Every time I play it, I like it even more. I like getting to know all of these characters, especially with knowing what you know in Close Steel 3 and Close Steel 4, and then coming back. It's almost like I'm watching a prequel. I'm watching Star Wars Episode 1 right now. Seeing how everything went down with people before certain things happened and whatnot. The fighting is fun as always. The music is pretty on point consistently. I like it, and of course the dialogue is as funny and well written and amazing as ever. We did a lot of quests today. There really were a lot of side stuff to do, and I enjoyed myself doing all of it. It even had some funny results, like the eels that we already had on our pocket the whole time. And we were there trying to fish, trying to find that enemy and stuff. That was probably the bigger waste of time, just trying to look for that boss. But we found him relatively quick, and yeah. Overall, a great time. So we're gonna go. I mean, my prediction here is that we're gonna come across that guy, Juno or whatever his name is, that hacker blonde kid. I'm assuming that he's the one doing all this stuff. I literally don't know anyone else that could be a hacker. Who is also, you know, hidden inside the Geofront. Obviously, we know that nothing happens to him because you see him in future games just hanging out just fine like in any other day. So, I guess this will be the moment where we actually meet the kid for the first time. We finally got to meet Maribel. Yona. Yeah, not Juno. Yona. That kid. Yeah. We still don't know who Yin is, even though, Dieter Croy said, oh, it could be me. You know, just like, so honestly, I don't know what to expect. And apparently the fight against that guy, is gonna be pretty hype. So, yeah. Hopefully in the next session, we're able to get all that done. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed, this live stream, or if you missed it, of course, you can go to the second channel, GGHF Archives, and catch up with everything. And you guys can have fun in the same way that I have fun. And of course, give me feedback in terms of the audio and the sniffling, or, you know, whatever you guys want. I'm just playing this game as naturally as I can possibly play it, which involves a lot of just me taking my time and just enjoying everything, taking it all in. I don't want to rush it, just like how I rushed Cold Steel 4. In fact, the big reason for why I want to play Cold Steel 4 again is because there's just a lot of side stuff that I just completely just skipped over, and there's still a whole lot more stuff that I can do in that game. And I could even do New Game Plus, right? And I can focus on other bonding events and stuff. Might not be next stream, it's still a ways away. Yeah, to me that feels like final boss, end of chapter kind of stuff. But oh well, we'll get there when we get there, and we'll enjoy it all the way. Alright, thank you very much everybody for coming, and I'll see y'all next time, alright? If I stream tomorrow, I stream tomorrow, and if I don't, I don't. I'm working on another video, just like how I did the 5 positive things about video games video that I worked really hard on, that I was really proud of, that I got some really positive reception on the Discord, but that video got like 50 views and nothing else. So, yeah, in terms of the generalized reception of it, it was kind of a failure, but in terms of like my personal satisfaction, in terms of you know, making it and having fun with it and how it came out, I'm happy with it. I liked it. I just didn't expect for the video to bomb so hard, but I'm working on another one, and I hopefully want to have it out by, like, you know, Wednesday or Thursday. I do have a lot of footage that I gotta sift through, and I do need to write out, you know, the video. I'm still typing up the script. But I hopefully want to have it by Wednesday or Thursday, by the end of next week. Because right now, I feel particularly passionate about all of these videos that I'm pumping out. And so I don't necessarily want to have, like, Let's Play episode 1 million again. Unless it's like a really fun highlight reel or an edited kind of thing. But I don't really want to have it be like the live streams, right? Where I kind of just go off for a long time unedited, you know? I might even go back to maybe even playing, you know, Dragon Quest 11 and stuff, which even that's on hold because, you know, you have Dragon Quest S, like the newer version with more stuff in it that I haven't even bought. I know it's coming out on PC. I might even get it on PC probably because the frame rate might be better, and on top of that, it's cheaper. I know that on Switch, it's $60, and I know that PS4 is gonna get like a whole new release that is also gonna be 40 bucks, I think, but might as well get it on PC now. I don't know what to do with Dragon Quest 11. Every single time I play that game, I love it a lot, but I've just had too many distractions and too many other things that I want to do that I just end up not playing it. And if I want to keep going with that game, then I would very much rather go for the newer game that has more stuff to do, you know? I'd rather just play the definitive version of it, which is the same mistake that I did with Persona 5, you know? Honestly, I should have just played Persona 5 on my own, and then the calendar run should have been Persona 5 Royal, right? And then I could have had the official Let's Play be like the definitive version of the game instead of this weird thing of like, do I record myself playing it, or do I play it on my own, or like, you know, that kind of thing. So, you know, you're just kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because who the fuck is gonna watch it? No one, right? So it's gonna be a matter of like whether, you know, my own personal satisfaction allows me to really go through with it or not. But anyway, I'm doing another video. It's called, you know, you guys are gonna get the exclusive scoop on it since there's very little people here. 4 out of the 50 people that will watch it are here. So, the video that I'm working on is called 10 Awesome Games That Are Better in VR. So, I want to take a bunch of games that are playable both on regular TV mode or 2D mode or whatever, and but they're also like fully playable in VR. Games that are playable in both ways. But I want to point out, okay, this game, even though you can play it normally, you can play it in VR, and it's so much better for it. And I have 2 videos for that, actually. I compiled this whole list of games, and I ended up coming up with 20. I only wanted 10, so, you know, I might actually end up making 2 videos for that kind of thing. But yeah, right now I just want to work on 1. And, I've been gathering up the footage, like, literally all day. I've been downloading stuff from, like, other streams, and anything that I don't have recorded, I've taken the time to record it. And, I have enough footage now, so, I think now would be a good a time as any for me to just dump all of that into DaVinci Resolve and just start editing it in a really basic kind of way, because I still need to finish the script, and I do want this video to be fairly brief. I don't want it to be, like, fucking an hour long, right? I just want to sort of do, like, a quick little top 10 kind of thing. Just a fun little thing. And then from there, work on another video. As I said, I have a long list of stuff, and so if I can keep this sort of train going, if I can keep the consistency going, then, you know, I can end up making 12, 13 videos, and that can be season 1. And then I'll, you know, work on some more stuff, and that'll be season 2. Stuff like that, right? The initial idea was to, like, stockpile all the videos and then just release them weekly as I work on new ones. But, I just kind of spontaneously ended up working on that top 5 positive things video. And so I'm like, well, right now that I'm running on the high of that video, I might as well work on another one, right? And so, you know, either 1 week or 2 weeks from now, you'll see that video come out. And that it is very highly likely that it will happen, because I feel very passionate about, you know, sort of making these kinds of videos again. Anyway, that's sort of the small little update from me, and we'll see you guys next time with some more Trails from Zero, a game that I've honestly been adoring for ever since I started. Don't play CS4 again until you finish Sky and Zero. Yeah, sure. Like that, I just know everything. And I'm sure I'll forget some stuff, because there's just so much to go through. Anyway, see you next time. Bye-bye. Trust me? Yeah, I trust you. Alright, bye.